Knowledge was good, bro. Check it right now. Oh, this is dope. This is dope right here. This is dope. If I could put this on right now, I'm gonna try to do it. How many people I got on? I got 3 people. But can you send it out the words? With the out the words? I'm gonna yeah, Kendrick Nunn out for the season. Knowledge, can you send out the words covering the face? This is dope right here. I wanna I got to show this. This is mean right here. This is dope. This is dope right here. Time to rest Braun and AD. You're right. See you later. It's time to rest them. I have to sit them out for the year. You not it. Number one, Braun is old and AD is injury prone. Yeah, that's dope knowledge. I like it. I wish I could put it up right now for people to see it. I'm gonna post this. Yeah, yo, this joint is mean right here. I want to put it up so bad. Like if I could put it on the screen right now, I don't know how to do that. But you got the words over it, like his face. That'd be dope if you could take that part out. Can you take that part out? Knowledge. Yeah, it took Friday for what, Desmond? Shima Brown was good. See you later. I'm saying for what? Like I don't get it. Like when it's this bad, you're not going to win. Though you know what the worst thing can happen? We all know AD falls on the floor every single game, 2 to 3 times sometimes each game. What's the sense? You're not going to make a turnaround. Like, what would be the point right now? What would be the point to play Bron and AD? What's the point? Yeah, rushing him back for what? If he come back, you're not winning. You're not that time. Number one, there's no team in history ever turned it around like that. You're not going to turn it around in that short period of time and just all of a sudden win the championship. And the key is win the championship. Who cares if let's just say this. The risk AD or LeBron, the risk any one of them guys to get a severe injury. That's the same. You know what this remind me of? This remind me of Kobe Bryant when he went all out to get the Lakers in the playoffs and he got hurt. This remind me of Kevin Durant where they said to sit him out. He came, but Kevin Durant thing's a little different. That's in the finals. I kind of got that, and it furthers the damage. It furthers the damage. So Kevin Durant, I get that he did it to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? But and they said it's a risk. They said it. They said, "Yo, it's a risk if he come back and he may get a severe injury." They said it. They said, "Yo, you can't chance it." Braun keep getting these little knick-knack injuries. He said his knee hurt him. See, I'm be honest, and I know I may ruffle some feathers with this, right? But this the truth, and this is how I feel. Like for instance, Braun saying all this, his leg hurt, like his knee, his bothering his knee so bad, and all this. See, with LeBron, you kind of don't know because he always kind of use excuses, so you don't know if his knee really is that bad that he gives off to be. But I'm gonna take him as his word. I'm gonna take his word for it. So simple fact that he said his knee is bothering him, I'm gonna take him for his word. So if his knee is bad the way he said it is, what's the sense of going out and making it worse? For what? Now I don't care. Let's just say if the Lakers make the play upset Phoenix, but losing the second round, it still don't accomplish nothing. It don't accomplish the chance of us win the championship. Like it's not like AD. Let's just keep this funky. It's not like when AD was in the lineup, we good. It's not like we got evidence like how like you see how Memphis they 18-2 without John Morant. It's not like the Lakers is 18-2 with Bron and AD in the lineup and we winning by our average victory is 15 points. We smacking teams. And let's say within that 18-2 record, let's say we beat the likes of a Milwaukee Bucks, a Phoenix Suns, uh, uh, a Philadelphia, um, a Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors. Let's say we beat all top teams and convincingly. And let's say it was 18-2 with Braun in the lineup, Braun and AD in the lineup. The Lakers 18-2 with Braun and AD in the lineup. And we done smacked all the good teams, smacked them. Our average victory is, let's say, 15 points. And then I respect them more. They like, hey, let's get them two in the lineup because when they play together, they destroy teams. You see what I'm saying? I can respect that more right there. That part right there, like, okay, cool. Them two guys in the lineup, we know they do damage. You see what I'm saying? But that's not the case. They haven't been playing good when them in the lineup. So what is the sense of them bringing them back? How far back the franchise it gets set back, God forbid, if Braun or AD get an ACL or Achilles tear, one of them injuries that they're gonna be done for next season. You know how far back it's gonna set this franchise? For what? The fight for what? You're not gonna win. It's not the point giving up all the talent, and it's not, like I said, you don't wasn't playing good with AD and Braun was in there. And then AD falls 2 to 3 times every single game. I don't think I'm be honest. I don't think I seen a game this year that AD didn't fall um 2 to 3 times. I ain't gonna say once. He definitely fell once. But I can't sit there. Can anybody, can y'all all please tell me that this ain't y'all seen it? I want a poll right now. Have y'all ever seen a game this season that Anthony Davis played that he didn't fall on the 3 times? I'm on a poll right now. George, what up? Corey, Alex, Desmond, Sky. See you later. D Matic, Knowledge, Alec B, 702, Henry, Shima, Monetary. He said AD playing on eggshells. He said shut. George said shut. Nathan said nah. AD falls 2 to 3 times every single game. Nike, what up, Nike? He said Alex the time to trade AD. Wild Key. No, I'm not dumping on AD. I'm not dumping on AD. I don't think you might have didn't hear what I was saying. I'm not dumping on AD. The point I'm making is I said I will shut down LeBron and AD because we not winning the championship. And I don't think the Lakers plan for, if they win a playoff series or they go 7 with Phoenix and show some hope for next. Let me tell you why none of this matters, right? A young team, let me tell you the difference between before I'm about to start letting people in. I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get 30 likes. I need 30 likes. Hit the like button. I'm gonna let people in 2 minutes, right? But I want to break something down real quick. If you got a young team, like a team like Pelicans, them making the playoffs means a lot to them because that momentum into next year will help them. The Lakers making the playoffs, right? Let's say the Lakers make the playoffs and go 7 with Phoenix and lose against Phoenix in 7. That's not giving them no motivation, no momentum for next year just by making the playoffs and losing to Phoenix in 7 games. Because to begin with, half our team ain't gonna be there. So it's not gonna matter. And then a guy like Bron and AD losing first round ain't gonna matter. And it's not like we got a bunch of young guys and stuff like that. So it don't make sense. I don't get what sense in the world why Bron and AD will play. Only way I'm playing them, I will shut them down the whole regular season. If these guys happen to just be good enough to go into the play-in, I'll play them then. I'll play them then. If they can make if the Laker team without LeBron and AD, if they can make the play-in, I'll probably suit Bron and AD up. But to have them in the fight to make the play-in, I'm not bringing them in. I'm not bringing. I shut Bron AD down today. Today, they AD wouldn't come back this season. He falls on the floor too much for me. He wasn't having a good season to begin with. You're just not gonna turn it on. He come back and be good after missing all this time, especially a leg injury. When you have like an arm or like a finger, upper body injury, it's a little different than a leg injury. Leg injury is like the worst for a basketball player. You can have like a little bad, like finger, wrist, little shoulder, uh, knees and stuff like that. That's not good for basketball players because it takes them more time to get in the rhythm. He said, I'm still trying to understand how missing the playoffs or losing the first round has no effect on Braun. See, this is the problem we having. And this is the thing I don't like me personally. To me, I don't give a damn about LeBron legacy. It's bigger than that. See, that's the problem. It's like people worry about his legacy. It shouldn't be. The key to the thing is getting LeBron to me, getting LeBron and AD healthy for next year. Give them the best chance to be successful next year when you got time. Worrying about his legacy, oh, let him play because they'll get a scoring title. Oh, let him make the playoffs because I don't want them to say LeBron, it's gonna hurt LeBron legacy if he missed the playoffs, and then that's gonna be another strike against him. See, that's the thing that kills me with these people. These people worrying about the wrong thing. Who cares if he don't make the playoffs? The Lakers don't make the playoffs. See, they worry about that because then now they think, oh, now Jordan or Kobe fans gonna say, oh, Braun missed the playoffs this many times in his career. Oh, um, if he win a scoring title, yeah. Now I can sit there and say Braun won a scoring title at 37 years old. Forget this, that y'all got to get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you this at the end of the day, whoever likes Michael Jordan, you whoever likes Kobe Bryant, whoever like LeBron James, nobody gonna convince the other any difference. So let's say the Lakers make the playoffs and LeBron won the scoring title. Now that'd be another year they made the playoffs. Let's say they lose. You still not gonna convince somebody who like Michael Jordan that LeBron is better. If LeBron win a championship this year, hypothetically speaking, you still not gonna convince a Jordan people who like Jordan or who believe Jordan the best that he's the best. If LeBron don't do it, you're not gonna convince that LeBron. So my thing is this: if nobody gonna change their stance, it don't make any sense. So people sitting there saying, "Oh, it's gonna hurt his legacy." Like LeBron is a great player. At the end of the day, LeBron's a great player. If you're a LeBron fan, you're a LeBron fan. If you think he number one, you think he number one. If you Jordan, Kobe, whoever fan, you they fan. Don't worry about getting people to change their mind. Cause that's all debates. If you think about it, it's like people try to worry about changing people's mind. Let people believe who what they want to believe. People, I'm sitting there saying the best thing for LeBron James himself. If his knee hurting the way he said it's hurting, he said his knee is killing him. He said he know this summer he gonna have to rest. He said he wouldn't be playing basketball if it wasn't in season. He said if it was early in the season, let's say if it was December, he wouldn't be playing. That's how bad his knee is. So my thing is this: what are you playing for? You know you're not going. It's clearly everybody knows LeBron don't got no faith in the team. If he don't have no faith in the team, no, and knowing this is a team sport, you got to win with a team. What are you playing for? This is why people say, see, LeBron say things and he don't realize. See, one thing you can't fool people. People is not stupid. He say things and his words come right back and bite him. Because he say indirect stuff, and it's like the other day he said, "Oh, it was a playoff moment. These guys," and he tried to blame his teammates. Tried to sit there and say a lot of his teammates wasn't ready for the moment, and that's falls from the truth. Because everybody been in the playoffs. Stanley Johnson played in the playoffs with the Raptors. Avery Bradley, Melo, Howard, Wendell Gabriel played in Portland. THT played with the Lakers in the championship. Braun, everybody and their mother. Only person who didn't play in the playoffs was uh um Austin Reeves, and I think he only played like 20 minutes that game. So you can't blame him. You can't blame him because you was up 23 points and he only played like 20 minutes that game. And Malik Monk. And Malik Monk had a good game. Russ played tons of playoff games. So for him to say he like using excuses, his body language is showing that he really don't have too much faith in his team. So my thing is, if you don't have that much faith in his team and you believe in your heart, you're not gonna win the championship. And you have an injury. You said you have an injury. What's the sense of fucking playing? That's why people think that a lot of guys who support LeBron James and like LeBron James, they don't understand why people say the things they say. Because he telling you, if this was early in the season, I wouldn't be playing. I wouldn't be playing basketball. And clearly, he said playing times and interviews. We just don't like, you know what I mean? You can see he don't really have faith that the team winning. What are you playing for? So now it's like, okay, that's why people say you stat pattern. People say stat pattern because now they say, okay, if you the goal, ultimate goal is to win a championship. If you feel this team ain't capable of winning a championship and you hurt. Like what purpose? He said his knee is bad. He said his knee is sore and he has knee problems. It's one thing if he was healthy. Then it'd be like, I still would sit him. Even if he was healthy, I sit him. But he said this, not me. He said his knees is hurting. If his knee is hurting the way he said it's hurting, what's the sense of playing? That means you playing for something. If you don't think we're gonna win, well, you playing for the scoring title. See, And people say hurting his legacy. It's not about his legacy. Oh, him winning the scoring title. That's him winning the scoring title not going to help him. It's not going to convince nobody however they feel. See, the problem is people keep worrying about trying to switch people. They're trying to switch people and make people feel they way. They're trying to swing the goalposts. So they're trying to convince them. They're trying to bring up all his accolades. Oh, at 37, who was doing this? In his 19th year, who did that? Yeah, he led the league in scoring. Who did that? Oh, he went to 13 straight playoffs games. So they don't want him don't make the playoffs because then that'd be another strike against him. And because if he's shut down right now, if LeBron shut down right now and the Lakers don't make the playoffs, so that means he won't win the scoring title because he wouldn't be eligible amount of games, and he won't. Now that'd be another strike against him to them, not to me. To them, oh, he didn't make the playoffs. To me, LeBron James is a beast. LeBron James is a hell of a player, man. LeBron James is good for basketball. LeBron James is a guy you would want on your team. Yeah, he got some things that sour with him that I don't like that he do. But LeBron James is a beast. You cannot take that away from him. And at the end of the day, this is a team sport. This is a team sport. So if this is a team sport, like that's the thing that drives me crazy. The first thing people don't want LeBron to shut it down. Because the first thing they want him to win a scoring title, and they know the Lakers ain't gonna win, but they want his playoff streak to stay alive. They feel if he shut down, the Lakers ain't making the playoffs, and they think that that's gonna hurt because the brother just said that that's gonna hurt his legacy. It's not hurting his legacy. LeBron could retire today, tomorrow. He good. The man made plenty of money. Look what he done. Look what he done. He got an ankle injury and he has a knee injury. This man done a lot. Nobody could take that away from him. So my thing is, what you want? Short-term satisfaction or a long-term goal? Yeah, I know it. I know it ended 3 years ago, Steve. But it'd be like another strike against him to them, not to me. But Steve, people who support LeBron, they will look at it as, oh, he played with the Lakers 4 years, and in 2 years he didn't make the playoffs. So they don't any little thing that can help an argument. That's what they don't want, Steve. That's the point I'm making. But my thing, if they care what's best for LeBron, they sit him down now. You think, I don't care. Let's just try to play him 3 more games. The 3 more games, he could mess around, tear ACL. He could tear his Achilles, then be out all next season. How would y'all feel then? See, see, see. This is where y'all go wrong at. See, Kevin Durant situation was different because they was down and he like, man, to win a championship. To win a championship. So I kind of understand why he came back. But they said it was all type of risks of him coming back. And this risk, if LeBron, that's why I'm saying if. Because I'm going by what he said. If he hurt the way he said he hurt, what's the sense of him playing? Hood TMZ says sit him. Agree. Look at my boy Renegade said. He said LeBron so hurt that he jumped 40 inches in the air for a goaltending block. That's what I'm saying. He said he hurt. That's why people get mad when people say, because he put himself in these situations. Because this this is why people get mad. But look what he do. After the game, now, like you said, a goal, he jumped 40 inches with a goaltending block on New Orleans. I mean, 40-inch vertical, right? And then he'd come on a press conference. Oh, his knee, his ankle is killing him. It's like the worst thing. His ankle is the worst thing. But you didn't see no limping. That's the same thing how what I said. in the playoffs for Phoenix last year. When we played Phoenix last year, people didn't want to give Phoenix State credit. People saying, "Oh, AD got hurt," which is true. We was up 2-1, AD got hurt. But then they were saying, "Oh, Braun was hurt." And to Phoenix, I didn't see it. I didn't see LeBron hurt against Phoenix. LeBron was playing. He was moving around well. He didn't look nothing hurt to me. But they keep using these excuses for him. And then that's why arguments and everything starts because instead of them, listen, at the end of the day, he's great, man. End of the day, the boy is great. He's great. But they want to everything come out. They want to defend everything. They want to say, I watched that Phoenix series. I watched it. I didn't see him limping around. Matter of fact, it's crazy because when we had that thing in the beginning of the season, I watched, I think game 4, I watched. I'm like, because I said, yo, I watched game 4 over because we had the same debate, and I didn't see the man hurting. TD, what up? And this is not bashing LeBron at all. Because anybody just come in, I don't want them somebody think I'm bashing. The point of my argument. Sit AD now. Can just none out for the season. AD be out for the season. LeBron to be out for the season. We got too much things going wrong right now. Too many things going wrong. I told y'all I had situations with things just continuously, like when they said, what happens? Who all know the sayings? I need all y'all to put a thumbs up, hit the like button. What's the perfect and what's the most true saying? Some sayings I think is bullshit. I think some stuff is ignorant, and I just think it's just a cliche, but people say things like when they say, "Oh, women don't tell their age." I just think that's stupid. Women don't tell their age. Like some stuff, it's that some sayings it's just dumb. Women don't tell their age. Like, what is them telling they? What do that mean? But this saying right here, I mean, is the God's honest truth. And I think that we all dealt with this in life. Y'all know what the saying is? When it rains, it pours. That is that is the most true statement there is. When it rains, it pours. Don't y'all agree with that? How many times we dealt with maybe lost a family member or a friend, and then another friend died? Then somebody gets sick. Somebody may get hit by a car. Like, or you lose your job. Um, they freeze your bank account. You get hit with child support. Like, how many times, like, bad event after another? I'm pretty sure we all, if anyone over here at least 18, I'm pretty sure we dealt with like bad shit after one after another. Can I get an amen here? Can your boy get an amen? Because I'm preaching right now. I'm gonna let y'all in, but I'm preaching right now. Is that true what I'm saying? When it rains, it pours. Is that true? Look at now. Said Korean. It's getting dark. My boy Nike said amen. If I'm preaching, can your boy get an amen here? When it rains, it pours. And you know the worst thing can happen right now? Him and AD come back and we lose one of them to it. Y'all know how you know what they're gonna switch the narrative then. Let LeBron come back and tear ACL or Achilles. You know what people gonna say? They're gonna blame everybody. Oh, why they had him playing? Oh, they not gonna blame him. Oh, he shouldn't have never played. We ain't playing for nothing. Why this and that? Let the man them they need to sit. Cause let's say we do make we not winning. We not. It's because it's too, like I said, AD. It's not like I said we had evidence of some type of thing where AD and LeBron played well. Let's say we eight, like I said earlier, for the people just came in, the Lakers 18-2. We done beat Phoenix. We done beat Milwaukee. We done beat Philadelphia. We beat Brooklyn. We beat Memphis. We beat every top team and we smacked them by at least 15 points, 18-2. Then I'd be like, oh, well, if them two in the lineup, we couldn't beat nobody. We couldn't beat nobody in the lineup. You don't turn nothing around this late in the season. You just don't. Playoffs is a momentum thing. This is right now the momentum thing. That will be the worst thing in the world. And AD showed us every time. This thing, how many times he fell and hold his hand, his ankle, his leg, his shoulder. Damn near every single game we watched him, that man did that. My boy said, wow. I'm going to let y'all in right now, man. I done talked for 30 minutes. I had to get that off, man. Because right now, we can't worry about nobody's legacy. Because we need to look at long term, man. He's under contract for next year. He under contract for next year. Him and AD. I'd rather be strong. Look what Clippers doing to Kawhi. They ain't thirsty. At least we won in 2020. Clippers never won a championship. They're not acting thirsty and just bringing them in. Oh, my boy Hood TNZ finally came up.
Yo, what's good, broski?
It's good.
Hey, shit, man. I just see you out here live, man. I agree with you, man, with that LeBron shit, man. You gotta sit that boy, man.
You got to.
It's gonna be a repeat of what happened to Kobe, man.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it because anytime you act thirsty, we in the streets. How many times in the streets this happened? When you act thirsty, you in the house, you should stay in the house. Somebody call you out and you shut it down and you like, fuck it, let me do to try to make that extra dollar and go out and like, fuck it. Somebody call you in the house or it might not been you, one of your mans or something, and they went out and they be like, damn, why the fuck I go out? And got knocked by the police. Right or wrong,
Shit
bro?
just don't make no sense, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of risking it? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no point, man. We're not gonna make the play-in. We're not gonna make the playoffs. There's no point in him trying to play to be the scoring leader. Like we know, if LeBron just wanted to score and not rebound and pass the ball, he can go drop 40 a game fucking any year he's been in the league. So like trying to prove that you can get the scoring title at 37, that don't mean shit, man. Come back healthy next year and rock out.
Bro, that's my thing. But you know what they tell me? I'm hating. They tell me I just don't want to see him win. I don't want to see him get the score. I don't want to see him. That stuff don't matter to me.
You.
What's up, T?
What up, man? What up? Salute to the
Yeah.
panel.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
Man,
you
I
right,
mean,
Hood.
hasn't he qualified for enough games to get the scoring title if he missed the last couple games? It's only like six,
No, I
7
think he
games.
had to play 2 more games.
Oh damn, he got to play 2 more games.
He had to play 2 more. He had to play 58 games. I think he played 56. But at this point, I wouldn't command you for him to do it. He got this produced, not him just playing. Because if he
So he
just
still got to play 2 more games and score like at least 30 a game.
because him just playing, you can't just put him in the lineup and then sit him because now his average gonna drop. You
The
can't say
average going
I'm gonna play him 20
to
minutes and sit him. See, that's the danger part about it.
Unless he just go out there and not play defense and just launch some threes and see if he get hot. He don't get hot, sit him.
Yeah.
Don't even go to the rack. See if you can get some threes. Because the other game he had like the last game he had, he hit like 6 threes in the first half.
Yeah.
So I mean, the last 2 games, go out there, maybe just launch some threes. Don't really worry about going to the rim or you know what I'm saying? You got to play. But I mean, when you play like that, when you play not to get hurt, that's when you get hurt too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. like we played too much basketball. I'm pretty sure we all did, or we all know the game because I know TD know the game. And anytime you do, this is just life. When you force shit and you force anything, it's never good. They always even they tell you let the game come to you. You even try to force yourself into a relationship. It's not gonna work. You with this girl and y'all trying to you just ramming it down, trying to force it. It's not gonna work. You can't force nothing. You gotta let it come to you, man. What y'all say about that?
Hey man, I don't really like him being out there if we ain't playing for nothing.
I don't either. Because I look at it, he at the end of the day, he is older. He got a lot of miles on his body, and you can't afford an injury right now. We should be thankful that he's healthy, he's in good shape. That's what we should be thankful for.
Yeah, fuck the scoring title because nobody was worried about or thinking about him getting no scoring title when the season started. So it's like at this point, everybody know
Yeah, y'all sleep.
everybody know he can still score 30 a game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all sleep, man.
Huh?
I said y'all sleep. Y'all gotta wake up, man. LeBron and AD playing possum right now. Y'all just ain't catching. Y'all just ain't seeing it.
Playing possum.
They playing possum, man.
Nah,
This is
AD is the glass.
listen. This is chess, not checkers, man. It's chess, not checkers. Think about it. When has LeBron James' team the last 8, 9, 10 years played well in the regular season? We've been battling injuries all season. Bron just got hurt. He gonna rest for the next couple games. AD gonna come back, get back in game shape, and we gonna run through the playing tournament, man. We gonna get to the finals.
You're not even gonna make the
And
play-in.
all right, y'all keep sleeping on the Lakers, man.
Bro, you think
Keep
we're gonna
sleeping
make
on
the
the
play-in
Lakers,
with no
man.
Bron? Bron's
We
gonna miss
gonna
the next
turn it
couple
up.
games. You think we're gonna make the play-in, bro?
Yes, we gonna turn it up. Trust me. I hope y'all
Who?
not really
Who is we?
losing faith in
Who?
LeBron.
Look,
Y'all talking
LeBron's
about
not on the
sitting
floor.
LeBron. Y'all talking about sitting LeBron, AD for the rest of the season. We've never lost a series with AD and LeBron healthy. Yes, we
You
saw a
gotta get
small
to a
sample
series
size,
though.
No way we
but
beating
we won the
Phoenix. We're
championship.
not
You
beating
gotta
no
get
Phoenix.
to a series though.
Like I said, man. Watch
I
these
think
last
if we
7
get
games.
there, we could do damage. But I don't think we even gonna get there. That's my thing.
Nah, we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
But they still
We
gotta
just gotta
first. You
rest
gotta
up.
even get to the play-in. Then they still gotta win 2 play-in games. Right?
Nah. AD and LeBron, we gonna take it this year, man. Everybody sleep. Everybody's sleeping, man. Everybody gotta wake up, man. We the most talented team. LeBron and AD is the most talented in the West. That duo is still the best duo in the West, and we could get it done. Russ is playing a little better. He's not turning the ball over. He getting to the rim. He doing what he got to do, giving 15, 20 a game here and there. If AD come back healthy, give us 25 and 10 like he can do on any given night. LeBron come back and still do what he do. We're going to run
Who's
through the
gonna play
playing tournament.
defense?
Man, do y'all see what this is what I'm talking about. Every time LeBron goes into the playoffs series healthy, how far has he gotten every single time for the last 10 years? Taking teams to the finals. So I'm just going off of his resume. I'm just going off of the facts. Now, when his team
Yeah,
is
but he's
injured,
not healthy.
he either missed the playoffs or he lost in the first round last year. Everybody knows if AD was healthy, we up 2-1, we probably get back to the finals, and we not even having this conversation.
That's
We
last
we
year's
we
team though.
we
It's a
two
whole
we
different unit, bro.
we back-to-back champions right now. Like
Yeah,
if
but
AD don't go down,
that's not
so
this Lakers team, bro.
I get it.
We don't
But
have
do you
Caruso.
understand
We
that?
don't have Poe. We
But
don't
do
have
y'all
a lot of
understand?
players.
But what y'all got to understand is that y'all remember that Golden State Warriors game that we played a couple weeks ago versus the Warriors. That game we lost. We went to Golden State. Do y'all know that was one of the best defensive games AD played? And even though we lost that because of some of the offensive lineups was out there by Frank Vogel, AD he makes up a lot of ground on defense. We get AD back. All we need him to do for the next couple games is play solid defense and protect the rim. LeBron gonna do all the work on the offensive
Let
end.
me
We gonna
let
I
me
win
want
ask
to
you a
games,
see
question.
bro.
AD and
We gonna
Wenyen
win
Gabriel
games.
Let me
in
ask
the
you a question
lineup
about
at the
AD.
same time.
AD was there in the beginning of the season with LeBron, and they still was getting their ass whipped. So
Thank
what
you.
makes you think now that all of a sudden now they're gonna just lock down?
I agree
There's
with
no
him.
Because of the
guarantee,
LeBron
bro.
effect. Okay, I'm not dick riding LeBron. the last 10 years, where was LeBron James when his teams was healthy? Just answer that.
LeBron was healthier and he was playing both sides of the ball though.
Just answer the question. Just answer the question.
In
The
the
last 10
finals.
years. In the finals. In
But
the
look at the teams
finals.
he
Yo,
had, bro.
LeBron is a common
Listen though. Let me say
denominator in
this.
all of that,
This
bro.
is money time right now. Crunch
Bron
time.
is 37. He can't do
He's
it by
too
himself
old.
no
He's
more,
too
bro.
old to be
Nah,
carrying
man.
the team, bro.
Nah, y'all don't understand it. No, this is what LeBron lived for. When it get closer to playoff time, he ramps up. He takes shit to another level. Him and
Bro,
AD, when
he's
they come back, bro,
37,
it's
bro.
over with,
Yo, we don't have an identity yet, bro. Like this team, we
bro.
don't have
You can't
any
rely
chemistry
on
on.
LeBron.
We don't have an
Look,
identity yet.
I've seen LeBron James transform teams in 20
Dez is
games. We've
right,
seen it
Alex.
in the
You heard him, TD.
2018 finals.
I've seen it too, bro. But it's not gonna
Like,
happen this time. You,
hey, I just go off the facts. I'm just going off the
Now,
facts.
TD,
Y'all
listen
I've
to
assuming.
what
seen
he
it, and
said.
I'm telling you, I've seen that too. But that shit is not
I'd
happening.
love for you to be
Right.
right. I'd love for
I
you to
get
be
it.
right.
I get what y'all saying. I respect what y'all saying because y'all going off of what's been happening all season. But y'all got to take in the fact that Russell Westbrook new to the team, and we've been battling injuries all season. Kendrick Nunn ain't even seen the floor all year. But now, Wayne Gabriel, Vogel, he playing better offensive lineups now, where you got more shooting and more spacing on the court. Yeah, we lost the last couple games, but he's getting smarter with the type of lineups he's throwing out there. And LeBron James' IQ and the defense that Anthony Davis is going to provide to make up a lot of the mistakes on those rotations and stuff. And he's going to be clogging the paint, shutting down the paint. I'm telling y'all, we're going to be a different team these last couple games, closing time going into the playoffs.
Too
The
late for
Trying to
that.
tell
the
y'all.
last few games, Vogel been making bonehead moves in the fourth quarter, i.e., not putting Winion Gable in there and putting
True.
Melo in there instead.
Yeah, ever since Melo came back, he been playing Melo a little bit more.
No
But
point.
telling y'all, man, y'all talking about we talking about sitting AD and LeBron, and we still the best duo probably in the league still. Outside of maybe Kyrie and KD, they a little younger. But we
They
probably
didn't
still the
play
best
good
duo
together this year. They
100%
didn't
in
play
the
good
West.
together.
We not gonna sit that down.
But
We
when
not
did they
gonna
play
sit that
good
down.
together? This year show that evidence that they're the best too. Let's go by you're only good as your last games.
The
When
best.
Bron and AD's playing together, was they the best duo in the league when they was on the court this season?
Yo,
Not
they've
this
only
year.
played a
But
third of the time available to them.
But y'all got to understand, like what I'm trying to get y'all to see is the mentality, the approach to the game, right? Like not what we've been seeing actual play, but the mentality of LeBron the last 8 years. He coasts through the regular season. He coasts, and the more older he gets, he's gonna have games or stretches where his teams are gonna look terrible, and then close to the playoffs they turn it up because he wants to peak at the right time, and that's close to the playoffs. So as he get older, he almost 40. He not gonna show y'all his best. Him and AD ain't gonna play their best basketball earlier in the season or in the middle of it. Like they gonna try to play their best ball these last couple games,
See, but the others ain't
and
playing
they
their
gonna try to
best though.
turn up.
It's more than in this new league. You got to put up more points than AD and Braun could put up together. Even with Russ, it's not gonna be enough. Like these new offenses is high powered, bro.
I get it, but I'm telling y'all, I've seen with my own eyes, and y'all seen LeBron elevate teammates, man.
But I
We've seen
think
him
you
elevate guys and take them to the next level.
but,
Stanley Johnson, he gonna have him playing like a monster. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I told y'all this a month ago. I said Trevor Ariza gonna be a factor. Look who they played tonight. Yeah, we got blown out. I'm telling y'all.
but
Man, Vogel threw
These
him
TD,
in
dudes
there
gonna be
because it wasn't.
factors.
He
They
ain't
gonna be
had nothing to
factors
lose,
later when
bro.
it comes. I'm telling y'all, they gonna be
Bro,
factors.
but TD, I think you skipped over what Dad said. He said something that's very important. I think you just skipped over it.
Uh-huh.
He said, to you going by past history, he said, now in the NBA, high power, that's not, you said Brown, AD, and Russ, that's not enough. This
But
offense now
yeah,
is different. It's a different league than when you seen LeBron doing what he did.
I get it though. But y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, in the playoffs, I said this time and time again, man. I said this time and time again. How many teams out there in the regular season, they role players play well in the regular season. Then when the pressure turn on, when them lights turn on, the game get physical,
It's
the
good,
game
DC.
slows down. All these teams running us out the gym in the regular season, all this fast break stuff, all the game is gonna stop. We've seen even Draymond admit LeBron James is the best in the playoffs at controlling the tempo of the game. Y'all gonna go at his tempo. He said that. He said that. So I'm telling y'all, man, this regular season stuff that we watching right now. If we get in that play-in, it's over because LeBron's going to control that. As long as AD stay healthy, he's the secret weapon to get us to the playoffs because his defense and his rebounding, he covers so much ground. He can guard literally 1 through 5. LeBron gonna do most of the scoring and controlling on that offensive, and that's gonna be enough to get us through. Because trust me, LeBron gonna have Stanley. He gonna have all these players, these role players looking like trash right now, boo-boo right now. He gonna elevate them in the playoffs. I'm telling y'all.
I don't think
Telling
that's
y'all,
gonna
bro.
happen with everybody.
We've
I don't think
seen
that's gonna
that.
happen with everybody.
Until I see that, until I see it not happen in the play-in, if we go on the play-in healthy, if we make the play-in, which we are, if we go on the play-in healthy, AD, LeBron back, no more injuries, and we everybody on deck, I'm telling y'all, if we lose in the play-in, then I can give that up. But I've never seen the last 10 years a LeBron-led team
As
go into the playoffs healthy and
yo,
not get to the finals. Never seen it.
as of tonight, I think we're on the outside looking in the play-in. I don't think we're in the play-in.
We is.
Yeah,
We
we
is. We
we
out
the
the
11th
play.
seed.
After that loss, we still in it.
Yeah,
No,
we the
we out of
11th.
it. We 11.
Yeah, we out of it. Yeah, we're the 11th seed right now. We're the 11th seed. But
Too many
all
things
all I
got to
can
go
do,
right, bro.
all I can do is go off of the facts. And I understand like how LeBron's mentality at his age now. He's never going to play his best. We're never going to see, as long as he's in the league now and on these teams, we're never ever going to see his teams play their best basketball in the regular season. Like those days are over where he's like a top seed. You know what I'm saying? Those days is over with. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like a 4th seed, 5th seed, because he don't care about seeding. He don't care about how teams how they play in the regular season. He only care about playoff time, winning time.
I
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
think coasting is what we've been seeing from this team, man.
Thank
I
you.
I
don't.
could agree with you if he was a
That's,
4th or 5th seed, but
yeah,
we're
you
the
definitely got
fucking
some points.
11th seed.
Right.
The reason, but see, this is what I'm saying though. LeBron is coasting, but it don't look it looks like he's giving it all, but I'm trying to tell y'all it's another level. The reason why
No,
we've been losing these games is because of the injuries. We've been in and out of the lineups. That's why. But I
uh,
guarantee y'all, if we've been healthy all season, we'd probably be like a 5th seed, 6th seed.
no,
You know what I'm
y'all
saying? If
wouldn't.
we was healthy.
No, y'all wouldn't.
I think we'd be
Let's
like
Oh,
let,
100
if we was
percent,
healthy
hundred
all
percent.
no.
season. We'd be like
Like
an
you,
8th seed.
you talk about you talking about facts.
Not
The fact this one fact
Mm-hmm.
they can't do nothing with the Suns whatsoever on any given day with any kind of lineup this year. And
Hey,
Suns are hungry for the Lakers. They thirsty to beat them. They don't like them. They're
hey,
ready to cut their head off. They're not shook. They're not scared. They're not like Utah. They're not intimidated. And
mhm.
that's the worst team for the Lakers. Even if they make it to see. Now they playing chess. They sat
Oh no.
they sat their point guard down for a couple of weeks with a little thumb injury. He coming in back in the flow. He rest. He old now. He got rested leg. Now Booker can sit down. They so far up on the conference. All of them gonna be sitting down probably the last 5 games of the season. And the Lakers got to. Lakers gonna have to play. They're gonna have to play every game to make the play in. If they trying to get a play in,
too
and if
much
they
got to go
do
This
right.
make it,
this
Braun
this
gonna be
this is a
wore
fact.
out. Now
This,
we talking about facts now. Braun gonna be wore out if he do any injury. He got an ankle injury and a lingering knee injury. Now you talking about Lakers not playing chess or checkers. They playing shoots and ladders, man.
The hell is
They playing
Renegade
people games.
talking about?
It ain't
this
even no
this
competition this season.
this
Years
what I
ago.
do know. When the Lakers see the Suns in the playoff series, if we match up with them, man, they gonna laugh. That's 5. That's 5 games. Everybody hyping the Suns up, but how many times have we seen LeBron dismantle number 1 seeds?
Let's
How
talk
many
about
times?
facts. You said talking about facts. We seen them
That's a
play
fact.
last year. The fact is they played last year and they beat them.
AD went out.
And you think
AD went
AD
out.
gonna stay in this year? You cannot put no confidence on AD, brother. Should nobody has put a stamp on? Oh, I could see AD not getting hurt in a month or two.
Tell me this.
Ain't
Tell me
nobody.
this though. Tell me
Can
this.
you tell
Why
me
did
that?
Shaq?
You ain't
Why
answering
did
that
Shaq?
question. You put faith in AD?
Yeah, I put faith in AD. Yeah,
Okay.
you gonna have injuries. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. I still got my faith in AD. I'm not trading. A lot of people panicking
I'm
saying
talking about
trade
this. I'm
AD.
talking about this. No, I'm talking about this year to stay healthy, to make a
Yeah.
championship push.
AD
Yes.
get hurt at the worst
Yes.
opportunistic times. Like
See,
it's
But
you're going on
but
faith. You're not
yeah.
going on facts, brother.
yeah.
You got
But
faith
tell
Yo,
in
me
your
this.
team.
yo,
But
Ain't
but
nothing
tell
wrong
me
McNiggas,
with
this.
faith
what
in your
have you
team.
done for me lately, bro?
Tell me this. Tell me this. Right? You got a
Mhm.
five-time champion, a legend, a dominant center in Shaq. Why is he saying if we get in the playing tournament and LeBron and AD are healthy, we can beat the Suns? So obviously that should tell you
It
the
tell me something.
mentality. That should obviously tell you the
That's opinion,
mentality,
man.
championship DNA from LeBron, that LeBron can still do what he's doing. Yeah, the regular season, that don't count to LeBron. That don't matter. Once LeBron became a champion in 2012, the regular season does not matter. And as he gets older, the regular season is gonna never matter. By every year he gets older, it's going to be diminished and more diminished each and every year, the regular season, because
So
he's
so
coasting.
so what do you account for the games this season that you see we've all wanted to win and we've needed to win and we've
And they
lost?
lost. Yeah.
LeBron looks at it like this, right? I'm going to get mine.
Man, come on,
I,
bro.
I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get mine. These role players aren't stepping up. But when it gets game time, when it's really game time, when it's crunch time, me and AD are going to carry these dudes to the finals. We know the recipe and what it's going to take. And once you become a champion, you know the recipe. You have the
My
recipe.
brother,
If
my
that
You
was the
brother.
have the
case, he
recipe.
would have never said after that Bucks game that this team is not on their level, bro. He would have
Yeah.
never said that.
And not he
How
don't know
many
how they're gonna
times?
get there. He
How
said he's
many?
not gonna get there this year.
Yeah, see, I'm a
It's
LeBron fan.
clear he sees this
I've
team is
studied.
not built for the.
LeBron said that, my brother. If you're
Yeah, he
LeBron, if
did. He
LeBron said
did.
it.
He did. How many times does he play psychological games with the media?
He playing
How many
psychological game
times
with
does
himself.
How many times does he do that?
Ah, boy.
That's not a psychological game
Oh, man.
with the media.
Oh man.
With the media, with the media, what
What
do the
I'm
media?
saying is, see, this the thing though. This the thing. LeBron James, what does he always said? I love when people count me out. So of course he's gonna say during the regular season, yeah,
Let's
the
talk
Bucks
about
are
the
the better
team,
team.
bro.
The Bucks are the better team. Yeah, he wants to go in as the underdog. Yeah, we're gonna. This is his idea. We gonna make the plan. Our plan.
So
We gonna get AD healthy. We gonna come into playing healthy, and we gonna run through the plan. And then we get to the finals. If we're able to win the
Come
championship,
on, man.
we the underdogs. We done
Run through the
conquered.
plane.
you freestyling this opinion right now.
No, this is a fact. This is what he
No, it's not
said.
a
No,
fact. Listen,
but
yo, it's not.
it's like a
So y'all don't.
freestyle.
So hold on. Y'all don't think LeBron? Y'all really think
Shit,
that
bad
LeBron
teams
and
blow us
y'all
out,
y'all
don't they?
y'all really think
Mediocre
that
teams blow
LeBron
us
and
out too.
AD y'all really think that LeBron and AD aren't sitting back looking at each other like, look, we've been here before. We
Bro, it's
we
not
we
just
won a
about those
championship.
two guys, bro.
It
Yeah,
is,
It's about
yo. Hold
it's
on, hold
about
on, hold.
productivity from the entire team.
What? Wait, hold on.
rest.
How many?
And
Hold
this
on, hold on, hold
entire
on, hold on,
team
hold on,
has
hold on.
no identity.
It's a team
How
game. It's
many
not a two-man
times?
game,
Wait,
brother.
wait,
They
wait,
don't
wait.
sub two men
Wait,
in
wait,
at a
wait, wait,
time.
wait, wait. How many times have we seen? How many times have we seen a dynamic duo dismantle a whole
Don't talk
entire
about
team?
no. How many times have I had a bag of chips? What do they got to do with this year playing against these teams?
What
You
I'm
think the
saying is,
Suns,
if
the
AD and
Suns don't
LeBron
care?
are healthy, they're
Look, the
going to be
Suns
able to
don't.
run through these teams. I'm
The
telling y'all.
Suns don't care about LeBron James' history. Cameron Johnson, when he had
Hey,
that, when he's standing on the line shooting the three
This is
pointer,
not a
he
league
don't give a
based on
damn about
history, man.
what Braun did
I'm not
back in
saying it's a
5
league
years
based on
ago.
history. I'm just saying throughout the test of time, we've seen dynamic duos dismantle other teams.
And throughout, and
We've seen Shaq and Kobe dismantle a better team. Sacramento Kings, that team was stacked. Portland Trailblazers, that team was stacked. You can look out throughout history. We've seen dynamic duos. Scottie Pippen and Jordan
what?
dominate
Come on,
Those teams were
that
never
probably
on
were
this
yeah.
better
level.
teams.
But
Those teams were
and
never this
also
bad.
throughout history, we
Mhm.
seen those guys lose to better teams, to younger teams. Detroit Pistons didn't give a damn if the The Lakers had a three-peat. They still beat them in the finals.
Facts.
So
San Antonio didn't care if they won championships. They beat them in the second round or third round. They didn't give a damn about that. When it's your time to come up, it's your time to come up. The Suns are hungry. They starving. They made it to the finals last year. They finals or bust. That's their mentality right now, brother. How you not
And they
equating what
dogs. They
look
fucking
at what
dogs
Memphis
over
doing.
there.
Memphis is young. They ain't got no pressure.
They
They
got
playing
heart,
good.
bro.
They don't give a damn. They don't put their head down when they make a turnover. They don't put their head down when they miss a rebound. They just keep playing, keep hustling. The Lakers fold. Look, from preseason now, they've been folding. No
Have you seen-
leadership.
The Laker
so
team
this
fold
this
like this
this
though.
this is my question. Have you seen that in the last 10 years? Because I'm not
Why,
going
bro?
off of
Go
see
this year.
you guys are taking it like I'm saying history, but I'm
Say
saying
2
I'm
months.
going off of the mentality and what LeBron is able to do to teams once he
You
gets
talking
in the dance.
But you
Once
talking
he gets in the
mentality
dance,
based on prior
You
seasons.
talking about one
From
play, brother. This
that's
5
not
on 5.
right?
This
But what one player is able to do to an entire team, but what one player is able to do to an entire team is elevate that team for the playoffs and get them prepared and locked in for the playoffs.
But LeBron James is not leading them that way. He's a scorer now. He's not leading them with a mentality. He's not patting guys on the back. He's not staying cheered up. He's not
When
clapping.
has he ever done? Wait, hold on.
it's hard to be even killed. Like,
I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he said he's not doing this stuff. When has he ever done that in the regular season?
He's always done it.
When? What?
He's always done it.
done what?
I've never seen LeBron James put his head down so much this season. Not get back on defense so much this season.
Because he's older.
I've never seen him. He has pointed out players in the
Yeah, I
finals
can
and stuff
agree with
messing up,
that.
but I've never seen him do this so much in a season.
But I just said as
walk
he gets older. But I was just saying earlier, as LeBron ages, because you said you've never seen him put his head down and walk and all this.
I said so much.
As he gets older, he's the regular season is going to diminish more and more to him. He's only going to care about April, May, and June. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's going to care about. So I'm telling y'all, LeBron and AD are talking, and they just looking at each other like, look, we're going to get healthy. We're going to rest up, win these last 4 or 5 games, get into the dance, and then we're going to turn up. We're going to elevate everybody else's play. What we've seen is a bunch of young guys try to figure it out with LeBron, and LeBron's been frustrated. Yeah, he's older now. So he's like, all right, I'm going to get mine. And then when it's really time, I'm going to be on their ass when it's the last 5, 6, maybe 7 games of the season. Get AD in them, get AD healthy. Me and AD gonna carry this. We're gonna get out the plan. We're gonna get in the dance. I'm telling y'all, that's what's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all.
Look, y'all been telling me.
You still saying it though. You still
since
saying these two are gonna carry this squad. Like this, like it's guaranteed this squad is gonna produce when we need them. Like,
listen,
right,
what LeBron James, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. What LeBron
we hear
James
you. We heard you.
his mentality.
Listen, you need to listen now. We heard you. You listen to him talk. We heard you.
He keeps saying the same thing.
I know. You go ahead and talk. Let maybe he'll listen to you.
Me or
You.
Oh, I was just saying the last 10 years we've
not
seen.
you.
I'm not talking about the play. I'm talking about a mentality. When you get your team healthy, when you're LeBron James, the type of mentality he has, the blueprint to win championships. So he's gonna get these young guys to elevate their game when it's time. They're not doing it now, but when it's time, he's gonna get them to elevate their game.
Wait a minute.
The type of mentality he brings to a team, especially when they're healthy, no excuses. But when they're healthy, he's going to get you to the finals. We've seen it.
Wait a minute.
We can't sit there and doubt this team
can I say?
until
Let me just say one thing.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Expected that from KCP and Kuzma in last year's playoffs. They're gone now, bro.
No. I said a healthy Lakers team. A healthy Lakers team.
Stop putting that caveat in there, man. Please don't put that. They're not healthy. They're not healthy right now.
No. What I'm saying is LeBron is getting healthy. He just got injured. He's resting, I think, Thursday, and he's gonna be out Friday.
LeBron will not be healthy all year. He has a knee issue. He has a knee issue. He said it will not be healthy all year.
Like I said, man. AD
he won't
LeBron.
be healthy, but stop saying when they're healthy. They're not going to be healthy all year. They're not. They're not going to be healthy. LeBron will not be healthy until he take months off to rest that knee. Then it'll get back into proper form. Not
Yeah,
not
he
100%
compared
like
that to that high ankle
his
sprain,
knee is not healthy.
and that was his knee he was talking about.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When you playing, he laboring that leg. It's going to the other side. He turned that ankle. Now he gonna hit the other side. That's how injuries come down when you get older. They go from one leg to the other leg to the knee to the hip. Groin might pop back up.
Right.
That's the issue they're having. And AD and LeBron has no pedigree of turning it on when they need it. Because they did last year, they lost in the first round.
What? Okay, hold on.
Last
You
year,
said he
AD
said
and LeBron lost in the first round. They have no pedigree.
we don't have
They don't have pedigree to sit back.
you said we don't have the pedigree to
Listen,
be able
they
to
don't
turn
have
it on.
pedigree.
We seen it
We
last
don't.
year.
They don't have the balls to sit back and coast and say, okay, we're going to turn it on in the playoffs and go win a chip. They won one championship and they had a lot of time off to get that chip.
Come on.
They
Now we're gonna discredit their championship.
I ain't discrediting. I said they had a lot of time off. They had a lot of months off to get healthy to win that chip. It's not like they just went through a whole season, was a little banged up, then they turned it on at the end.
Every team had a chance to rest though. Every team rested. What you mean?
I'm saying that's what they did. We talking about them dealing with injuries, them dealing with age.
We have seen AD and LeBron. We have seen AD and LeBron ramp it up.
They've done it like 3-4 times. No, they haven't. LeBron has been to the finals all them times. None of them guys was there with him.
Okay, this is what we do know. This is what we do know. This is
LeBron
what we do.
resume on this whole team. They don't have LeBron.
It's about the team, man. It's not about LeBron, bro.
But this is what we do know. This is what we do know. When you said we don't have a pedigree for LeBron and AD to turn it on. Last time I checked, we won a road game and we beat the Suns to make it. And then we split in Phoenix last year, and then we went up 2-1. So we was on the way. We was on the way to showing we was gonna beat the Suns in 5 games. We all know that. We was gonna dominate them in 5.
Look, okay, you say you stick with facts, right? Did they win? What's the fact?
What the fact is, AD went down.
The fact is they lost.
AD went down.
And the fact AD came back and they still lost, right?
Well. Let's give this fact. AD and LeBron, when they healthy, what have they done?
They've only played.
They lost this year.
They won a championship, right? They won a championship, right? When they've been
healthy. And last year they was healthy and they lost.
Last year they was healthy, they lost?
Yeah. This year they was losing. But both of them was playing. They still was
2 seasons ago.
This is the regular season. This is the regular season.
They still was playing bad.
Like let me ask y'all, like, do y'all really think regular season games, when you win a championship, see, y'all used to Kobe. Kobe play hard every game.
No, I'm used to everybody, not just no Kobe. I'm used to the NBA.
But okay, but there's certain guys that once they win a championship, and LeBron is one of those guys, he's going to take his foot off the pedal in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get his numbers, but he's not going to give full out effort defensively and offensively until the playoffs start. He's not going to start holding guys accountable really until the playoffs start. That's why we see so many blown coverages. That's why you think we really going to see that in the playoffs? And when have we seen that in the playoffs on the LeBron James team?
Last year. We seen it last year.
No, when AD was in the lineup, we did not see no blown coverages. I was just talking about AD covers up a lot of mistakes.
Did they lose the first game?
I've seen a few blown coverages. Nah, I've seen blown coverages. And from AD too this season.
Not in the playoffs. What AD had.
They lost.
I'm talking about the playoffs. I don't take this regular season stuff. Y'all count the Lakers out, but y'all watching regular season games. Y'all watching regular season games. Y'all judging these players off of regular season games. These dudes have
last time we seen
let Kareem go.
In peak playoff form was 2020?
They not gonna take these games serious, man. They not gonna take the regular season. We counting on these players that take the regular season serious, serious, and these players are proven. LeBron is proven. AD
Brother.
feels he's proven.
TD,
See,
TD,
but
you
you
wanna?
saying we
Hey,
coasted.
TD,
and-
I got TD. You know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make. You could be a rich man if you this confident in the Lakers. You should drop a bag
Mhm.
in Vegas.
Mhm.
You'll win. You'll be rich. Drop
Yeah.
if you're that confident and they win the championship, like you said.
Mhm.
And the odds, because the odds against the Lakers right now. This is the time to make a bet. I'm just saying, this
Yeah.
way you could get up. If you whatever you got, you throw it all or throw
Yeah.
a decent
I'm gonna
amount
put
on the
it.
Lakers.
Yeah, I was even thinking about that seriously, because everybody's counting us out. There's no better duo in the West that's better than us, man. There's no duo better than us.
LeBron counted the team out,
Huh?
brother.
Wait, what?
When did LeBron count the team out?
You
When
didn't,
LeBron
you didn't see what LeBron said
that about the Bucks situation?
The Bucks post game. He
about the
said,
Clippers? The Clippers are a better team than us. Them
Oh
too.
man.
"Oh yeah, he
Y'all
did
just
say that shit."
listen.
About
This what y'all doing though. Y'all just eating it up. Y'all haven't watched enough LeBron. I don't think y'all don't follow him like I do, because he does this every season. He played terrible. He throw his teammates under the bus in the regular season. Then he turn it
No,
up.
he does not do this every
He did not
season,
turn it
bro.
up last year.
He didn't turn it up last year.
No, they
So hold on,
lost.
wait, hold on. This let's do last year, right? He was number one in MVP voting before Solomon Hill
We don't
jumped
we
on
don't
his
we,
on
we
his
don't
leg,
count no
right?
January
See, we still
MVP.
talking
No,
about.
Wasn't
no
he the
January
MVP? Wasn't he the
MVP.
leading MVP
No,
that year?
no,
He was
Bro, we
down
gotta
they
there.
don't
start
vote
talking
in
about the
January,
team,
brother. They
bro.
don't vote.
Was.
I think he
Man,
was.
We gotta start talking about the team.
They don't
Some
vote in January.
thank you. He said $10 will give you $5,000.
Damn.
Damn.
So you should drop our 5 stats.
Yeah, I'll probably drop a band or something. I'll probably drop a band. Shit, I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna go crazy.
And
But
drop a band.
Nah, fuck that. Go get a loan. Go get a loan for like 100 bands and drop that.
yeah, go get a $5,000 loan.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
Pull it off a credit card.
Y'all really don't got no faith in the Lakers. All I'm saying is I just gotta go off of this. This all I'm basically
look at
saying.
what we going off of what we seen this season, bro.
Right. But what I'm saying is y'all gotta start looking at LeBron for LeBron though. His teams don't play well in the regular season though. Like he's not
This ain't no
known.
old team. This ain't no team that's 4th or 5th in the conference who they got the talent, but they be
Who?
coasting
Yeah,
and bullshit like
Yeah,
over there
but
in
they
Cleveland.
had that.
I
This
get
ain't
what
that
y'all
type of
saying.
team, my
I
Take
brother.
their foot off
but
the gas.
Right. This ain't that type of team. He don't got the shooters around him. He don't got the defenders around him. This ain't that type of team. He's not 5 years, 3 years younger. This is not that team.
This ain't
They,
even
they
the
got
same as last year's
man,
team. We was top
they got
3
two
in
guys when he
defense,
was in
bro.
the league last year starting a lot of times. Come on.
We was
I
top 3 in defense. We
He got
so
Reeves in there
so
with him.
so so
Gabriel.
this is why I'm so confident, right? This is why I'm so confident. One, Shaq
fact.
said
I never seen a Laker team
Shaq,
this bad.
Shaq said with AD and LeBron healthy, they'll beat the Suns. He very confident in that. That's one point. Then secondly,
Shaq
you
where they
already
are.
know, yeah, y'all already know if Shaq, come on, man, he a 5-time champion. You gotta trust in what he say. And then secondly,
No.
LeBron and AD healthy. Anytime he's been healthy the last 10 years, like I said, man, his mentality, what he brings to the game and how he can elevate and control the game in the playoffs. Like I said, the playoffs in the regular season, y'all looking at these teams that's beating us now, running up and down the court. All of that's going to stop in the playoffs. The whole game changes. The whole game changes. It ain't no more that fast break. It ain't none of that. The whole
See, but when
tempo
he's
is going
slowing
to be
down the
slowed
pace,
down. The
Yo,
pace
Dad,
is going to be slow. It's going to get more physical. The
Okay.
referee's not going to be calling fouls. It's not
when
going to
he's
be none of
controlling
this.
the pace like
Look
that,
at your
the
band gonna
others
get you,
matter,
TD.
bro.
TD, you
The
got a
others
quick
gotta
come
hit
up.
they
TD, a band gonna get you $500K.
Damn.
That's a come up.
Damn.
damn
A
500K.
Hey,
band
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get
I
you
said I'm gonna drop
500K.
1,000. Yeah, I said
hey,
I'll drop a rack.
hey,
I
Shit,
TD.
I
definitely
might
Do
drop
it
a rack.
tomorrow. Go tomorrow and drop it.
Hey,
Okay.
TD. They don't have the personnel to play physical.
I'll be
They don't
happy
have
to
a
tell
they,
you.
they don't
they
What?
don't have a
I know you're gonna look out for me.
right.
I gave you the game to tell you to do it.
we don't have enough bodies to throw at these bigger wings, yo.
Look the Korean report up.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all
That's
this, and this
500K.
is scare teams. This the lineup that's gonna scare teams, man. Anthony Davis, William Gabriel, LeBron, and then whoever you want to put in at the two, either Monk or Reeves, and then you got Russ. I'm telling y'all, with William Gabriel and AD, man in the paint, and LeBron at the three,
Ain't
and then they
nobody scared of
switching
Russ.
that
That,
length,
that
that
team
length
was
on the
scared.
court.
That team
I'm
was
telling
scared.
you,
That team wouldn't
I don't think I
scared
want to see
7
AD at the 5 like that.
You might as well
I'm
start
telling
Reeves
you,
and Monk and just sit Russ. Let him
Right.
come off the bench.
man,
And
I'm
we
telling
know
you.
Vogel ain't doing none of that, and he's not starting Gabriel. Vogel is not putting no squad.
I'll
Look,
bring
first of all,
Gabriel off
Vogel
the
not putting no
bench,
squad
That's
out there.
gonna
and I'll put
scare.
AD
They
and
not
Dwight
playing.
at the 4 and 5. LeBron at
That's
the
gonna.
The
3.
best Lakers squad is any squad with Westbrook coming off the bench, bro.
See,
But
this is what y'all.
it's too late to be talking lineups.
Right.
I get what
Team
y'all
cooked,
saying.
man.
I get what y'all saying. Like LeBron is not the same. Like this ain't 5 years ago, LeBron. But I'm looking at his mentality. 5 years ago, LeBron, he coasted in the regular season. Then he got his players that play like trash. He gonna do the same thing. We gonna see a totally different defensive team. We gonna see a totally different offensive team in the playoffs. I'm telling y'all,
It's
this
not
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen, bro.
But see,
All
what's
right,
gonna happen when they don't make the play in?
all right. We gonna
What
make the play in. We gonna make the play in.
is that guaranteed?
That's guaranteed 100%. I'll send you $100 cash app. What's your cash app?
I don't got no
Get,
cash.
Kind of
get your
hard
cash
to
app ready.
Hold
it's
up,
hard to
Put your
miss the
cash
play
app.
in
I'm
right
gonna give you
now.
Put
my
your
cash.
cash app in the
Send it to
video.
Kareem. Send it to Kareem.
Send it, yeah. Put it in a
Kareem
private
to
chat.
have it.
Put your cash app in there. $100 cash app.
It's right
I'm
here.
saying,
It's
you
under the
think that's
thing.
guaranteed?
You see it? The cash app right here.
Private chat. Oh, where
No,
is it?
You
right
think
there in
that?
the front. You see it? It's under the our names. $ Kareem. You
Okay.
don't see it?
$100 cash app. We making the playoffs.
So what y'all how would you bet him? What is y'all doing? What is a bet or you just saying it?
It's
I
a
don't
bet
get
for real. $100 cash app. Put
who
100
you,
on
who
it.
you betting? You betting
No,
most
I'm not. I'm not
Anybody.
putting 100 on that.
Hey, y'all talking heavy, man. Hey, I'm
You
willing
know,
to put 100 on.
I don't put money on. I don't gamble money.
Okay.
That's not my thing. I'm saying it ain't no guarantee they're gonna make the play in. And if they don't make the play in, they got a low chance to. They can't do none of what you said. Now, and second of all, this if LeBron don't care about the regular season, right?
He don't.
How he gonna make the playoffs?
Hey, Elder said he'll take your bet.
Elder say he'll take the bet.
Okay.
Elder, come
$100
up here.
$100 cash app.
What?
$100 cash app.
Shalom, Elder.
Right? If they
A
don't
man of
make
my
the,
word.
if you don't care about the regular season,
Elder, come
how
up
are
here
they
for a
gonna make
minute.
the?
Because this
You
way
have to
y'all
make
can
the
make a
You know
decision.
what I
Hold up
mean,
for 1
man.
second.
Man, I don't think we
Okay.
making them
Most,
damn playoffs, bro.
Cause this what
hold
I'm
up,
saying. Y'all saying that y'all
hold
trying
Okay.
to say that we 11th seed, and the
on.
only
TD,
reason
hold
why
on for
we
1
that
second, TD.
oh, okay.
Hold on, because I want this way. It's no confusion.
Mhm.
Elder, come up here for 1 second, because he said he want to bet you. This
Yeah,
way,
$100 cash out.
ain't through no
We gonna get smoked
thing. This
like a
way,
black and
Now this
mild.
it's
is
clear.
this
This
is
way,
my
we ain't have no
caveat.
ticket TV
This
Uh
betting in.
oh.
this is my caveat in the bet. This is my caveat in the bet. If LeBron come back and AD come back and one of them go down, then obviously come on.
Oh Lord.
But if they go if they play these last couple games healthy and they both healthy, LeBron come back, AD come back. They say AD's coming back Friday. It's been reported AD's
They
coming
talking
back on Friday to play the
that's stupid
Pelicans.
too.
So
So
hold on,
AD
hit
coming
Elder
back
now.
Friday.
That's
Hold up,
crazy.
y'all. Hey, TD,
Mhm.
y'all two can explain because I want clear clear details because I don't like what Ticket TV did to Elder with
Mhm.
that bet. If I was Elder, I wouldn't even pay them, but
I
Mhm.
this
got
way,
that. I
it,
got
it,
that on lock. Don't worry about that, bro.
it's
I'm
clear.
gonna deal with that.
It's
I'm gonna take care of that.
Salute,
But
Elder.
the
What's up,
way you
man?
do it honorably, if you're on
it's
this man's
clear
channel,
details.
you send your money to his cash app, and I'll send it to his cash app, and he'll be the one that hold the money.
Okay.
And so what
Yep.
y'all betting? Hold up, y'all got to be clear of what
No,
the
the
bet.
bet is clear.
So
He just said it. He said the Lakers are making the playoffs, and I said they
yes.
not.
So
That
I
means they got to win the play into 2 playing games.
Yeah, because the
yeah,
play-in ain't the playoffs.
The
right.
play is not the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's what I
playing is
said.
not the playoffs. Yeah, I agree.
That's
My
why I
only
said.
caveat My only caveat in the bet is AD and LeBron have to finish the season. AD's coming back Friday. It's been reported by Chris Haynes. AD's coming back Friday.
But we ain't got no bet then because we can't guarantee that. You can't guarantee that for neither guy. You can't guarantee that for neither guy. So we ain't got no bet.
Well, at least they got to finish these games out and play in the play.
We ain't got no bet because you can't guarantee that.
Yeah, you can't.
Because they may play. They got 7 games. What happened if AD play 4 and LeBron play 5? You see what I'm saying? You can't guarantee how many games they're gonna play. You either betting they getting in or you betting they not.
Well, what I'm saying is they just got to stay healthy, so they don't have to play every game. But as long as they stay healthy and don't re-injure, once they come back and they don't get re-injured, then the bet's on. But if let's say they go down again and then one of them's out, then it's like, come on.
Well, I guess we'll revisit it then when they can make the play-in.
Yeah,
because I don't. Hey, here's the key. They coming back, and I still don't think they're gonna make the play-in. They ain't even gonna make the play-in.
I disagree with that. They got it. Because y'all got.
Well, we can. Hey, you know what? We can put. You can put your money on that. I don't care what happens. They're not making the play-in.
Oh yeah, they are. We can put 100 on that too.
All right. No steps though. If we doing it today, is today. No steps.
Yeah, long as there's no re-injuries.
See, I ain't know that's steps. I'm good. You putting steps on the bet. I'm good.
He said the bet got to go down today.
Yeah.
It got to go right now. Y'all got to.
You believe in they coming back? Put your money where your mouth at. I don't know if they're coming back or not.
But I'm saying
AD out there practicing, so it looked like he coming back. They already announced the date that he come back early April, so he should be back.
It's
but
announced.
Again,
it's announced. AD is coming back Friday. Chris Haynes already reported. AD will be back.
Put your money where your mouth is. Then.
Oh, big boy talk there.
I'm just saying. I ain't trying to punk him or nothing. I'm just saying. Put your money where your mouth is, because I don't think even with them coming back, they're not making the play-in.
Yeah, I got them making the play-in. If AD and LeBron is healthy, that's the only caveat. If AD and LeBron stay healthy, they're gonna make the play.
I think it's protein.
Put some oil. We ain't
got no bet. Don't worry about it. We ain't got no
protein and fiber. I forgot the last bit of that.
I don't do all them caveats. I don't do all that.
Because he don't know if they coming back, and he bet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put my money up, and then 2 days later, well, the bet's off because this happened. Mm-mm.
But why bet $100 if I say AD and LeBron healthy? LeBron
again. If they get to that point, if they get to that, come on, my brother. If they get to the play-in, you can come back on here. You know I'm around. I do the podcast with him. When they get to the play-in, you come back and say, okay, they healthy. I want to bet that they win these 2 play-in games and make it to the playoff, and I'll still bet you then.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't believe they're gonna make the play-in, so we probably won't have this conversation no more. But
man,
yeah, they're not even gonna make the play-in, bro.
It's like this is what I've been trying to say.
The problem is that Lakers, it ain't just their hard schedule. All these teams they got to play, besides Oklahoma City, they're positioning too. They need the games too, so they're gonna be playing hard. They're gonna be playing playoff teams for the next 7 games or 6 games. Oklahoma City, when you look at our schedule, they're the only ones that don't have anything to play for. All these other teams are positioning themselves. So they finna get not just the best, they finna get playoff level basketball from all these teams. Lakers ain't no playoff team. They finna get their ass beat.
Elder, I got a question.
I'm listening.
Can a dominant duo, a 2-man duo, overwhelm another team? Just them two?
Yes, a dominant duo. But LeBron, hold on. LeBron James and Anthony Davis is not a dominant duo in 2022. You have no history to show that. So hold on. In 2022, 2021 and 2022, show me where LeBron James and Anthony Davis has been a dominant duo. Show it to me.
Okay. That's a fair point.
So you can't call them a dominant duo this year. They have been that in the past, but they're not that now. You have 75 games to show me that, and they ain't done it. So they're not a dominant duo.
That's fair. That's a fair point. How many times in the last 10 years have you seen LeBron James with either Kyrie or D Wade dominate and overwhelm teams in the playoffs, but not turn it on in the regular season? We've seen it time and time again.
Here's the key, though, brother. This is what you're missing. This is what you're missing.
Turned it up.
Hold on, brother. This is what you're missing. This is what you're missing. You got to keep your question in context. Has LeBron James ever been with Kyrie or Dwayne Wade or anybody that you want to talk about that's a superstar, and their team has been 13 games under 500?
Nope.
No.
You're talking about a team that already had chemistry and was still a winning team. They just wasn't winning as many games as they wanted to. They were 4th or 5th in their conference, 3rd in their conference. They were a
tell me
winning
this.
team when they did that.
But
Then turned it on.
That's a fair
They were
point.
not a team 13 games under 500. And LeBron wasn't 37 years old, coming off a serious, because you missed major games, serious, not major. Listen to my words close. Serious injuries. He's had a serious injury every year since he's been in LA. Every year.
True.
So he ain't the same player he was when he was doing that with Kyrie and with them other dudes. Right. That's why they're not a dominant duo.
I still think they are.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Why they're 13 games below 500 is not because
all I want to hear is you send the cash app. Then, since you believe in them, go ahead and send the cash app, and Kareem gonna end up getting a nice donation. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't want your money. It's gonna stay. When you send it to Kareem, I'll send him mine. When the bet is won, I'm gonna tell Kareem to keep the money anyway. But I'm gonna make a nice donation in your name to Kareem, because I don't believe in what you believe in, bro. I don't. I believe what I've seen for 75 games. I don't live on pipe dreams.
Nah, I don't believe that, because the only reason why we 13,
bro, all you gotta do is put your money in your mouth.
Injuries.
All you gotta do is put your money in your mouth, bro. I don't agree with that, because when we were healthy, we were still losing games we shouldn't have lost
because of new team, the chemistry, and then
don't mean,
in and out of the lineup.
No. I have seen teams that are talented, don't even have to have chemistry. You have a certain gene in you to finish out games when you're a superstar. When you're a clutch player, when you're an all-star, there's something in you that finishes out games. Now, the only thing to stop you from that is one or two things. Either you injured or hurt and can't do it, or your mental's gone. And you got other things that's more important. And when the Lakers were healthy this year, they still couldn't close out these games.
Nope.
So they got mental problems. Their problem ain't physical. We want to use that as the excuse. Their number one problem is between their eyeballs. It's in their head, bro. Sorry. But if you believe in them, put your money where put your money where your mouth is.
I definitely will.
Kareem, you already know mine good. So even if he come and I'm not here, have him send the money. You already know them. I will, as soon as you contact me, the money come. You already know how I ride. I will take his bet against these Lakers right now, anytime. And I don't bet against my team. I'm really not betting against my team. I'm betting against what you believe in. That's what I'm betting against.
See, this is the
my
thing.
team done already show me who they are.
This is the thing, Elder. Why would Shaq
you got faith in LeBron? You got faith in LeBron, I can tell.
Elder, why would Shaq say if Anthony Davis and LeBron are healthy, they're gonna make the play and they're gonna beat the Suns if they match up with the Suns? Why would he say
Shaq an idiot?
Champion?
I mean, he's an idiot.
Who knows the game?
He's an idiot.
Who knows the game?
There's not forecasters out there next to him and Charles Barkley that make the worst sports predictions of all time. They are the worst at predicting sports. Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley. He's an idiot when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
No way in hell the Lakers gonna beat Phoenix. What he's trying to do is get them motivated so we can see a good series. But he's trying to get the Lakers motivated to make the playoffs because he know, and that makes him more money.
Because they damn sure don't believe they could beat the Suns.
He don't believe that. Shaq do not believe that.
LeBron don't believe it. That makes that.
I know LeBron don't. He checked out. That's why I said I don't know why you betting your money on him. LeBron been checked out. As soon as they didn't make that Westbrook trade, LeBron checked out.
Hey, TD,
he been gone since then.
Lakers gonna win championship though.
You said what?
He said the Lakers. He said LeBron and AD playing possum. They're gonna win the championship.
He's wrong. That's all I can say. I disagree with his thought.
Checked out.
I just disagree with his thought. I don't believe it, and I'm willing to put my money behind. I don't believe what he's thinking.
Oh, you don't checked out.
I know guys that have checked out in basketball.
So they playing checkers with everybody. AD playing checkers.
First off, even if they hadn't mentally checked off, they don't physically have it right now.
Right.
They just don't. They don't even physically have it right now. They can't do it physically. They can't sustain. Can lightning strike a bottle twice? Yeah. So I guess you can have hope that they can get into the play-in, but I ain't seen nothing consistent out of this team, healthy or unhealthy. Nothing.
Because you know how the conversation started, because I was on here and I said, if I'm the Lakers, I'm sitting Bron and AD for the remainder of the season. It don't make sense. because I said I believe in this statement. I think we all grown. We
especially
all
AD.
been through. That's right.
Hey,
When it
hey,
rains, it
Kareem.
pours. The last thing we need
Oh.
for one of them to try to force them to play, and one of them get like how KD came back, get an ACL or Achilles. That'd be the worst thing to happen. Like we all say, when it rains, it pours, and everything been going bad all year. So the worst thing can happen. You force them. This was the guy. One of the guys on here said, "No, let them play. That gonna hurt Braun legacy. Forget the scoring title. Forget him making having a streak of making playoffs or whatever the case may be. See, they trying to protect LeBron legacy by saying he made the playoffs every year or 18 out of 20, whatever. I don't know his numbers, but instead of them looking at the big picture, that's how the
It's
conversation
16,
started.
16 out of 19 years right now. He missed his first 2 years, and then he missed the first year in LA. So he's got 3 years he didn't make the playoffs out of 19 years so far. Yeah. So
So the guy was saying he
so if
don't
he
want.
miss it this year, it's going to be 4. So that'll be. I'm sorry. So he's 15 out of 19 right now, but he can go to 16 if they make it. But Kareem, the only reason I got to push back on your take of sitting LeBron them now as a Laker organization, if you sit them knowing that there's still mathematically a chance of making the play in, oh, your fan base gone. You can forget it. They're gonna destroy you. They're gonna destroy you as an organization. So this is why I don't agree with you when you say sit LeBron. You can't. When you are mathematically still in it and you still have a chance, you got all this talent, you can't give up like that. You can't.
But
You're not
Braun,
you're
said
not
he hurt.
Portland.
He said
Don't
he
hey,
said he's hurt.
but Bron
He
playing
said his
through it. Now
knee
if
I
hurt.
wonder what's
now
gonna happen to the fan
if
base when they go
LeBron
down with it.
James had an injury to where he couldn't play, that's a different story.
He said
Like
he
when
hurt.
hey, hold on, bro. You love the greats. Did not Jordan play hurt? Did not Kobe play hurt? You can
No,
play hurt. You can play
yeah,
hurt. You can play hurt. He's not injured. He's just
Kobe
hurt.
did, and that's when he hurt
All the
his
greats,
Achilles.
all the greats, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, I can name every one of them. Shaq, all of them have
Facts,
played
Isaiah
hurt.
Thomas.
They
Facts.
have all played hurt. So playing hurt don't give you an excuse. If you're injured, you cannot play. And now LeBron's not injured because he can still play. And with the Lakers still mathematically in it, it don't make if you'd have shut LeBron down, I'm telling your fan base would have went ballistic on you. Especially knowing that he could still play. He didn't have an injury. Oh no, they would not have accepted that. That would have turned your whole fan base on you. So the Lakers is wise by not sitting LeBron. And here's the key: he ain't finna sit no ways because his motivations was some other stuff. After he realized he couldn't get rid of Westbrook, his motivations shifted and changed. So he wasn't gonna sit. He wants the scoring title. I guarantee this: LeBron will play at least 3 more games
yeah.
because he needs them three
Hmm.
games to qualify for the scoring title. He ain't qualified for it yet. Only way he don't play them is if he's seriously injured. And if he's injured, he just can't play. There's nothing he can do. If that ankle is really bad and he can't get out there and put pressure on it, he ain't gonna play then.
He
But
said
if
his
he
knee.
can,
He said he got knee injury too.
yeah, the knee injury been there. That's what's been there for the last month, month
It's
and a
just the
half.
swelling and shit. They say.
Yeah.
But he been playing through it. Look what he doing, jumping up,
Hmm.
touching the top of the backboard and head above the rim. So no, I'm not clowning him, y'all. I'm not trying to clown it. I'm saying the knee ain't that bad. You 37 and you jumping with your head above the rim.
Hmm.
You that shows you're not injured. You see what I'm saying? That adrenaline get going, you can play, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to clown him. I'm being honest. When you doing all that stuff, you're not injured. You can play. So they would have been crazy to play. I mean, you show him out there doing a reverse dunk on somebody, and then the next game he can't play because he got a swollen knee. Well, Boogie, you better put some ice on it. Kobe played with dislocated shoulders, broken
Man,
fingers. This,
I remember that game.
bro, I ain't trying to hear it. And LeBron knows. And again, LeBron has a history of playing. Let's just keep it real. He ain't one of these guys that just sit out games and stuff. That ain't what he do. But he has some other motivations. He's this close to the scoring title. Why not go and win the scoring title? In his mind, that's give him some level of solace. Hey, the season was a wreck, but at least I did something that nobody's ever done at 37 years old. They all about these factards. They all about the fact. They all about the stats.
That's
So
Yeah.
that's what the guy said.
any stat he can stack up, he gonna get. And actually,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Being this close to the scoring title, I'm not mad at him for going for the scoring title. You know what I
right.
mean?
I agree.
If I'm mad at him for doing that, I gotta go back and be mad at David Robinson when he scored 75 on the Clippers. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
Way
I
back
Yeah,
some
remember.
of your head when he just destroyed them. And
yeah,
it was horrible what they did that game. That wasn't even basketball for him. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I mean?
remember this.
It wasn't even basketball, bro. It wasn't even basketball.
I know
So
most know that. Most
yeah.
are
So
old head.
I'm not finna get
yeah.
mad at I'm not finna get mad at LeBron being 3 games away from potentially winning the scoring title. I don't care
Right.
if he was
Well, you
21
had
years old, let
Iceman them
alone
scoring 70.
yeah,
Him and
yeah,
Skywalker.
yeah, let alone being 27 or 37 years old. So it is an incredible feat. So you're this close, why not get it? Why not get it? You know what I'm saying? Why not get it?
And
But
if he, yeah,
oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
and if he gets injured, I think they're not going to put that on the Lakers like I thought they would. But I don't think they will put that on the Lakers like they
Yeah.
put KD's injury on Golden State.
No,
They really they dragged him.
I didn't think Golden State took too much heat for that. Really, I
They
didn't.
did take
They
some
took
heat.
a
They took
Because
heat.
again, it's
yeah,
if the doctors say you can play
right.
and the player agrees to play, that ain't on Golden State. I
But
mean,
Yeah,
Golden
people
State
say
took heat though.
you shouldn't have this, but again, I
But
mean,
they
yeah,
did take heat.
that had nothing. That I mean, I'm not saying they didn't take heat, but I was like,
right.
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like they tried to bury the franchise like they did him wrong. They didn't say that's what made him leave. Everybody knew what made him leave
Nah, but
was the
he
Draymond and all that stuff.
nah, but he
Yeah,
tried to say that too. He was trying to sit there and say he threw subliminals like he been forced to go out there.
Oh, I
He
didn't hear those. I'm sorry, y'all. I
yeah.
didn't hear those.
Do
I
y'all
didn't hear
remember
those.
when I'm
yeah. I
Dez? I know
remember that.
Dez like yeah, y'all remember he threw
I
subliminals
missed
like
that.
he
I
been forced
apologize.
like he been forced to go out there.
No,
He was
I didn't
trying
see
to say
that.
that was like a reason why he left too. And Stephen A.
Nah.
Smith even
And
was
look, I
saying that.
remember when D Rose got hurt. They like all the Bulls was winning the game. It's Thibodeau fault? It's the Bulls' fault. It's this, and I'm sitting there like, man, he hurt his leg on like a jump stop. It
But
wasn't
he
because
shouldn't
he
have been
played.
in though.
It
They
wasn't because he played so many minutes and all that stuff.
no, I ain't saying that, but he at the end of the game, especially a playoff game, it was only like 2 minutes left. And it was
It
up
was,
for like 20, right?
no, it was more time than that left, and they just
You
had went on
know?
a little. Yeah, they just had went on a little string, a little run.
Hold up, how
But
much time left? Because I'm about to look that up.
yeah, I don't know, but it wasn't like the
Anybody in the
last two
chat, when
minutes.
D Rose played the Sixers, how much time was left and how much the
See,
Bulls was up by? Because I remember check this out. I remember that game clear as day. Watching the game, they was up. I saw, oh, they won. I leaves. And I leaves and I heard somebody walking by. I was like, "Yo, man, that's fucked up, man." I'm like, "What?" I thought they came back and lost. I'm like, "What happened?" And the dude, I didn't even know the guy. He can't. He said D Rose got hurt. I was like, "That fast?" I literally walked out and left. I said, "Oh, they got this game." And
hmm
and, and later, I'm like, "Damn, that fast it happened." And it was late in the game. That's why I want to know how much time was left.
I'll look it up. But I remember,
Yeah.
I was watching the game too, sitting in there with my whole family watching it, and my brother, oh, he tore something. He said, I see no contact how he landed and all
That
this,
shit
but you
was the
see how they,
saddest thing.
yeah, and it was like,
It goes right here. 12 points
yeah,
with a minute 10. I knew it was like a minute left. I knew it.
How much was they up?
12 points with a minute 10.
Yeah, that's about when they come out though. 12 points is not. You don't. Yeah, you don't.
And the
I'd have
Sixers
to.
starter
Hold on.
was in there.
I would have had to seen what was going on before that. But at 12 points at a minute, that's where most people are about to come out the game. Once it gets under that minute, because I mean, shoot, we got people on record scoring 9 points in 9 seconds, bro. 8 seconds. Come on. You see what I'm saying? The NBA game, bro, that's a lot of possessions. A minute 10, that's literally eight. That's 16 possessions. You can get 8 possessions per team
yeah,
in
and
that time frame.
But the
and it wasn't
Sixers
like they were
starters
so,
wasn't in. The Sixers starter, nobody was in. The Sixers
and
starter was out the game.
The
yeah,
Sixers starters were
Mm.
gone already, so they were
Yeah.
like blowing them out before, and then they kind of chipped away at the lead or something. Because I didn't watch that, y'all. I don't remember that.
no, it wasn't. All the Bulls had their whole started. If the Bulls just went up on them, I remember watching that game. It wasn't no blowout where they were so far ahead. And the Bulls team then,
They
they
start
wasn't like a
stretching
team
away
that,
at the end right there. They
yeah, it wasn't
start
like a,
pulling away at the end.
yeah, they started pulling away at the end. And the Bulls team wasn't like, you know, they they wasn't so without D Rose, you didn't have no confidence in that team doing a whole lot that season. I mean, he was the driving force of that team. And so it wasn't ridiculous, but it don't matter. They made it. The story now, it could have been 10 seconds.
Somebody
That's
get
when
this
we
guy
go back.
out of here.
Yeah. Right now,
Somebody get
they
this
was
guy
like
out
they
of here.
played him too long, they played him too much. And they'll kill a team and say, nah, like Luau Dang and all that, Jimmy Butler, all that.
Where
That's
the mods at? The mods. Hold on, the mods. Get this guy out of here. Whoever got a wrench, get him out.
The fuck?
No, I don't watch the channel.
Ain't no mods on that shit.
Panel.
Ain't no mods on your mods right there.
But when you're in
but
the panel,
I can't
when you're in the
access
panel, you can't get over there like that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can do it,
yeah.
Kareem. You can do it, can't you?
Nah, he got him. See you later, got it.
Okay. What loyalty at? This boy James Harden didn't come through this tonight again.
We ain't seen loyalty in a minute, have we?
Yeah,
Yo, I hope loyalty. This. I hope he. This the thing. I hope he. Number one, I'm gonna say first and foremost. I want to say I hope he's okay.
But, something happened to him. I ain't know.
No. Nothing happened to him.
Last
Last
time
time I spoke to him, he said he was going to do the thing with the credit.
NFT.
I mean,
he working?
NFT.
Okay.
And I was like, and I'm like, yo, it's best to show your face because you're trying to get people. Anytime you're trying to get somebody on to do something, when you show your face, it builds more credibility. This is what I think.
What they dealing with.
They know what they're dealing with. So he said he gonna show his face, and ever since then, and he's supposed to he said I'm gonna do it on Sunday. He said I'm gonna come on Sunday and do it, and I ain't hear from him since. And I think I put it up on the community. I think, and he's supposed to did it at Sunday, and I ain't hear from him. So I hope it's not that he don't want to show his face and he feel that he should just stop doing it. Because if he don't,
he showed his face before.
he did it for like a quick second. He did, which he did, but I hope that's not the reason. Like, some people be real skeptical about that. And much as he joke, much as he get down on people, maybe he don't want it to open some doors. I don't know. But I just found it mighty strange.
You don't want nobody to join him.
And soon when he's supposed to come through, he said, "Nah, I'm sure I'm gonna get a haircut and I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna." I hope that's not the case. Because it's easy to when dudes clown dudes and you behind it and nobody can't get back.
You hide behind an avatar.
Exactly. So
yeah, we ain't really on that clownish shit though. We just trying to learn about NFT.
No, not us. I'm saying the people because you've been getting at people, Des.
Oh yeah, channels and doing all that crazy stuff.
He been snapping on people. Remember that was his thing when he first came, right there. He was snapping on people every day.
I know loyalty guy. When he made that take, bro, about starting DJ, not DJ Augustine. We talking about DeAndre Jordan and Dwight and LeBron and Melo, bro. I said, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, he still mad at us about that.
I just can't respect the takes, bro. There's nothing basketball wise I can respect with that team out there, bro. That would be the worst starting lineup ever, bro. Them old men were getting run off the course so bad. They would hit so many. They would hit so many. Because ain't none of them going out contesting threes. None of them.
Nah.
The whole team, they would be shooting wide open threes. They'd be penetrate kick all day, bro. And they put them in pick and They put him in pick and roll all day, bro. No, he was. Remember, he was saying this before. Did he say this? Oh, AD out there, yeah. But so you got AD at the 3. Yeah, you got Dwight
Melo
at the 4. Melo at the 2 and LeBron at the 1. Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. The only one playing defense out there would be AD. He'd be the only one. And he would quit real quick. Because he would get hurt. He'd get hurt.
You got to spot him up in the corner, shoot the threes. What he's 17 this
year? A team would literally score 200 points against that team, bro. They would score 200 points. It would be raining. It would be raining 3-pointers, bro.
But he was that serious. But he knows
he was serious.
Yo, you
about
know
it
how
too.
known he is? Everybody who on here know that same. You know, normally you will forget something somebody said.
You
Everybody
can't
on
forget.
here remember that stuff.
Shit would have worked in
Hey,
2012 though.
hey, he must be in. Hey, when he said that, I said this brother must be in advertising because in advertising, the goal it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to rhyme. All you want to do is make it something they can remember. That's it.
Right.
That's the goal of advertising. Just make it Just make it memorable. And that's
Stephen
what
A.
he
Smith.
did. That's what he did with that. He made it memorable.
Yeah, because in loyalty, I mean not loyalty.
My
Baller's
God,
life
Lord.
kept spreading. He said, "Tell him your five. Tell him your starting five. Everywhere
Yeah,
you go. Hey,
I
tell him your
remember
starting."
that.
But hey,
Who was
Kareem,
that? Tim?
they were here cooking me up, talking about telling me to go watch Matlock. I'm old. I said, man, put some respect on my generation. We watch Law and Order, man. I ain't watch no Matlock.
Matlock.
Yeah, like my mama didn't watch Matlock, man. Come on now.
She tell you to go watch Madlock.
Yeah, they were telling me I need to go watch Matlock. Do something my generation. I'm too old. I don't know. I said I'll be old. Yeah, I'll let y'all get on me about that. I said I'll go watch Matlock.
Man, Kareem, I wasn't coming in tonight, man, but that brother was living on that hope and a dream. I had to get in on that, man. I had to.
Now
I
you
had to
had
get
to
in
get
there.
in, and
Yeah.
I hope he come if the Lakers do
Hey,
make the playoff. I
he
hope
got
if
a
I
lot
see
of.
him on the chat, I'm gonna tell him he got to
Oh
drop that
yeah,
cash that.
he got a lot of belief in LeBron, bro. And I'm gonna go
Yes, he
Yeah,
ahead.
do.
I'm gonna go ahead and get you a
Too
nice
much.
donation since he do, bro. And hey,
Yo,
that's a win. It's a win-win for me. When he lose, which I know he is, you get a good donation. And if I lose, hey, the Lakers in the playoff. I don't. It's a
Yeah.
win-win for me.
yeah.
right.
It
No,
ain't like I wouldn't have sent the money anyway. So
no, but the funny joint he said, Elder, he said, y'all, he was dead serious right there. He said, y'all not getting it.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
it's
said,
dead
don't
ass.
y'all know
I was in the
LeBron
chat.
and AD
I
playing
was in the chat.
possum?
I was in the chat
Hey,
laughing,
yo,
bro.
that shit was so funny. I thought when he first came on, I thought he's going to, like, say what everybody basically saying, like this team trash. He was like, they gonna win it all. They're gonna run through everybody. They're gonna win a championship.
I look. He brought me in. I was sitting back. I was like, wait a minute. Ain't nobody. This brother Delude. Then he starts saying facts over like facts. You going?
And he's
You
giving
all heart.
scenarios.
Word. He was
You're a
telling us
fan.
it was
Ain't
fat.
nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with being a fan and hoping the best for the team. But don't just try to say because of
Hey man,
legacy.
I gotta bounce, man. Bless y'all, man. Salute the
All right.
brothers.
Man.
Hey, Kareem. I think Giannis gonna take this MVP for what he did to Embiid today.
Oh yeah.
Not only did he score, but he got the game-winning block on him.
He
Both sides
blocked
of
the
the ball.
beat. Yep.
Both sides of the ball.
Where's
Embiid,
Giannis in the MVP race?
he threw up a lazy layup when he should have dunked it. He should know better with Giannis around that rim. And loyalty was just telling me, I said, don't put Giannis on Embiid. Let somebody else stick Embiid. Let Giannis play help side defense. Oh, he can't still do nothing. And this shows you right there. Help side defender. Giannis blocked the shot. They won the game. Game over.
Yeah, B's supposed to dunk that.
Lazy.
He lazy. Yeah, and he's supposed to dunk that.
Or use his body to get a foul. Embiid kind of fold in the clutch too, just like Harden.
You say he folded in the clutch?
He kind of fold in the clutch a lot. He put his head down. Can't
Hey,
put, even if you lose, you can't put your head. You don't
hey,
see
let me
Kobe
ask
put
y'all a
his head
question.
down in shots. Never put
Am I,
your head down.
am I tripping for looking at Harden and Embiid like 2 1Bs? Like I don't see nobody as a 1A on that team, bro.
Not in the playoffs. I agree. You're not tripping. You're not tripping.
Nope, nope. They got
They
to stand up.
they don't never come up big though. Like every big moment, like
Yeah,
tonight
I
they
don't
supposed to
see them
win
as
that.
no alphas, man.
And the thing is, they both can do it. They can do it, but it's like a mental. You see a pressure on them. Like why y'all? Especially, it's not like they bring in top of the line defenders at the end to stop them. It's the same guy they've been cooking all 3 quarters. Like when the other guy was talking about how LeBron and the elevating the game stuff and how LeBron coached and do this, but like I said, we see guys like Giannis or KD, they elevate their games in the playoffs. You're not gonna cruise, and you got to elevate your game when it's on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Look what Booker did last year in the finals. Booker elevated his game. They damn near won that finals. but Giannis did it more.
Yo, Book look like he in peak playoff form right now, bro.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't playing defense.
But my thing is this. But my thing is this. What I don't like what the NBA doing is like they just feel they can't give it. Giannis supposed to get MVP. If Giannis play the rest of the way, especially if they go get the first place, you got to give him
Right.
the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
It's like,
especially if they get first place.
right. Especially what he seen like tonight. He doing it against the best teams and the best players in the best moments.
I
That's
feel
what
like
an
the
MVP is
East is
about.
wide open though.
Oh, yes, it's tough. But I think it kind of reminded me of the 80s where a lot of teams was close, but the better teams won out. Like some teams was close to the Pistons. They played tough games, but in the playoff come, they say, okay, sit down, little kids. We're going to show you who
Yeah.
daddy is. Then like
Mhm.
Pistons start doing it. Okay, boys play us tough. Okay, that's cute. Okay, now sit down. Y'all go home. I think
Mhm.
Milwaukee might be kind of like that because they seem like they've been coasting this year. They've been playing at certain minutes, sitting down, giving guys rest. But it don't matter if they coast or not because Philadelphia's still pretty good, and Miami. They still got talent. Them guys, you still gonna have to play them. But I don't know about Miami. So like they unraveling now from within. That ain't a good sign if you happening from within. And
Yeah,
look at
Yo, Kareem, what did Elder say? Because my phone had died when he was talking about when I made the Shaq comment.
what he said. I forgot what he said. Daz or most.
he
When I
said
when
he
I
said
made
Shaq, he
uh
said
huh
Shaq is an idiot. He said
Yeah.
Shaq and
Yeah, he
Barkley
said Shaq
have
is
had
an
two
idiot.
of the worst predictive takes in NBA analyst history. And throw Stephen A. Smith in there too with them. Those three,
Oh man,
their
come on,
record
man.
on takes, like every year TNT, right? They say make a
Hmm.
bold prediction, and we're gonna put it on the board.
They just say
But I think
outlandish shit, bro.
They do it
yeah,
every.
I think Shaq does say outlandish shit too. I do believe that Charles Barkley, all of them on the panel, but I think they do at the end of the day know the game of basketball, and they
Oh
have a
yeah,
and I think Shaq does have a high basketball IQ about the game too. And I think that this statement that he made when both teams are healthy, I think that he does believe that the Lakers are a better team. With LeBron and AD, that's enough to
yeah,
beat a
and I
team. Because I just asked Elder when he got on the panel. I said, can a dynamic duo overwhelm a team? He said, yeah. But he did say, well,
the Lakers not
what
dynamic
has the
duo.
Lakers shown you, those two, LeBron and AD, this year that have shown you that they've been dominant? But my take was the injuries have stopped them from being able to get a consistent chemistry on the floor because you got to relearn each other again the next season, especially when you add a Russell Westbrook to the mix. You
But
know what
you
I'm
just
saying?
answered your own question. That's the
Right.
same thing. Des said the whole thing. That's what Des said. You
Hmm.
just said they got to build chemistry. How they gonna build chemistry in this short period of time?
They're gonna
Because
have a
LeBron James
dynamic.
is a master at that. We've seen that in his career for short periods of time. He traded a whole team away in the middle of the season, and in 20 games, he was able to manifest them to get back to the finals. He was able to make that, you know what I'm saying? He was
But you
able to
don't
They,
do
have
that.
that
So
same
how
time.
come you can't do that with Russ with even more talented players, which he does have at his disposal? You got
they're not
Melo at your
talented.
disposal. You got Russ at your disposal now.
They, this team
And
worse
Russ
than
has
that
been
team.
playing better the last couple games.
This team worse than that team.
Oh
And
no.
they
Oh
still
no.
wasn't
Oh
5
man,
12
come
games.
on. That's an
And they
insult to
still wasn't 12 games
To
under 500.
Davis and Russ.
So what? They
This
not.
team is
Oh
worse than
nah.
that team, bro.
We
They,
so
look at their
so
record.
but this what y'all not seeing. The last four games that we played, but outside of this game, the last four games we played Philly tough. We played the Pelicans. The first half we was up 20 on them, man. So if
So
you
they didn't
really
put the
if you
replacement
had
award.
AD right there, we win those games. Those are games we're gonna win.
But they
Yo,
didn't have
when
AD.
we had AD in the lineup this season, we had plenty of leads that we blew, bro.
Yep.
That was the beginning of the season, though. We were still trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because like what I was trying to tell, I wish Elder didn't leave because I was gonna talk breaking down the game with him because when you look at the beginning of the season teams are trying different plays, different lineups, different schemes, all different types of things. When the games start getting close to playoff time, the rotation shorten up. Okay, in the beginning of the season, Russell Westbrook might have been in the corner spotting up. Now in the middle of the season, we trying him with more playmaking responsibilities. Now, okay, that didn't work. Scratch that. We only going to let him play with his strengths. Now Russell Westbrook's only operating the last 4 or 5 games in his strengths. He's not bringing the ball up a whole lot. He's not doing a lot of the stuff he was doing in the regular season. They're putting him in a box now. They're only allowing him to do only so much now, and it's working. So getting close to that playoff time, things are going to shorten up for players that weren't producing in certain roles you were trying to give them earlier in the season. And Elder knows that. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. So Russell Westbrook, he's been effective these last 5 games.
They
LeBron
lost.
comes back, AD comes back, people are going to fit right in their roles. People
Why
are
you?
right in their roles.
This what
It
I
ain't that
don't.
simple. No, brother. I don't think it's not that simple.
What I
Okay.
don't understand is why y'all keep saying when AD come back, they was under 500 with AD.
Because it's a different point in the season. That's what I'm trying to tell people. It's a different point in the season. Yeah, when he was back earlier in the season, we was able to fuck off games.
Man,
Now this
that's
is game time now.
that sound like
It's game time.
excuses. That sound like excuses, man.
Check this though.
Nah.
Even with a
Those are games.
healthy
We
AD
lost
in a
those games.
lineup,
I'm not
bro.
taking away nothing from the other teams. We lost those games. I'm not saying we didn't try to win some of those games, but I think now it's going to be a higher level sense of urgency. And LeBron James knows how to get the best out of his teammates when it gets closer to playoff time. And even in playoff time, we've seen it time and time again, man.
Y'all been
seen that.
saying that. Y'all been saying the league is gonna turn up since the All-Star game. Do y'all see what y'all got on the court? Y'all got one, Gabriel and y'all got Stanley Johnson. You think y'all gonna win with that? Y'all crazy,
All right.
man.
All right. We're going to turn it up, man.
You a New Orleans fan? You a Pelicans fan?
And you know it.
Okay. I respect that. I like when we have other fans on here.
You know, both of them players. You know, we drafted both of them, right? And we cut them, right?
Yeah, I know they both played with them.
They both played. Stanley Johnson played with us. He was
Still on here,
trash. We
man.
cut him.
I
When the
thought the
Gabriel
Pistons
played with
drafted
us,
Stanley
he
Johnson.
trash. We cut him.
No, you right that they did. I think they played with them, not drafted them.
No, we drafted them, man.
Nah,
Nah,
they
the
drafted Stanley
Pistons drafted
Johnson. The
Stanley
Pistons
Johnson,
drafted
big
Stanley
dog.
Johnson.
Nah,
The Pistons drafted Stanley Johnson. Y'all
but
had Stanley Johnson and Gabriel. Y'all definitely had both of them.
yeah, they trash, man. We ain't want them. And y'all thinking that's the league is on savior.
Y'all remember how in the beginning of the season they was saying after games that we lost, they was like, let Russ be Russ, let Russ be Russ. We not hearing that no more because they adjusted his role. They made him play a smaller role now. He plays a smaller role and he plays a lot better in that role. So it's like I said, it's crunch time now. We
They
gonna play a
cutting
lot better
down
to
his
come down the
usage rate.
stretch. You said what?
They cutting down that usage rate.
Exactly. And he's being more efficient now. He's playing a lot better. So when AD get back, it's a different
Man,
point of the season, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. After
So
7
check
games,
this out.
man.
is Zion coming back?
We
I don't
don't
think
know.
so.
We don't know. But check this out. I know
Yeah.
this for a fact. What AD doing to y'all, he did us all them years. Y'all
Damn.
just don't know it. Y'all
Damn.
just
It
don't
hurt.
know that. That boy been playing like that. We would have been make the playoffs. We should have been dumped him. We dumped him at the right time, though. He been doing that. His best year is when we had Cousins, because Cousins was carrying us. It wasn't because of him.
Wow.
And
See,
Rondo.
I like this way. Another fan of a team, he
Another
watched it
point of
more
view.
than we watched.
And check this out. Check this out. This is something y'all ain't never bring up neither. And y'all always talking about when AD get back, right?
Mhm.
What y'all need to question is how Holiday could go over there with Giannis in 1 year and win a championship and play with AD, who's supposed to be better than Giannis, and never get one.
AD ain't no damn better than Giannis.
Yeah, we
He's
brought I
supposed to.
brought that up.
Everybody know
We
that
brought that
shit.
point up a couple days ago.
Man, let
Well,
them
he's
tell it.
supposed to.
That's not comparable though. I get what you're
No,
saying.
No,
But
but
that's
no,
not
in the season,
comparable though.
everybody was
man,
saying
let
that
them
though.
tell it. Let them
People were
tell
saying
it.
that at the beginning of the season. They was saying that.
But
Let them.
I think AD is a better player than Giannis, but Giannis had a better supporting cast with Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying?
What
You had defensive wings, you had what's his name? Chris Middleton, you got Bobby Portis, you had Brooke Lopez, man in the paint. AD didn't have all that. He was playing with Mirotic. What's that dude? Murtic or whatever. That dude.
Mirotic,
Like, come on, bro. He
Drew
had
Holiday,
what's his name? Who
Rondo,
was this?
Cousins,
Etwan Moore and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Eton
He
Moore
But
didn't
can
check
have
play.
this
He can
out.
play
he
better
didn't
Check
than
have
this
Drew.
out.
Giannis's squad.
Check this out.
He had all that Giannis had.
You saying that, but check this out, right? You know
Weak
what the
ass
difference?
Etwan Moore was your
You
starting
know
shooter.
what the difference is?
Come on,
But
man.
Y'all
Reeves
know what
starting
the.
now in the Lakers, my brother. Come on now.
You know what
He's
the.
one miles better than him.
You know what the difference is?
Etwan Moore.
You know what the difference is?
What's up?
We had them, but AD was always hurt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So
Nah,
even if we do put a star lineup around him, he's still gonna be out. He what
I ain't
what
gonna
he
lie,
do,
man. I feel
man,
like
what
this
he was
nigga AD
doing
done
with the
robbed us.
Lakers, what he doing with the Lakers, he been doing for 7 years with us. Y'all just shocked. Y'all see the highlights and say, "Oh, we got AD, we got AD." Y'all don't even know. That's the AD we used to right there. But by us being a small market, they don't blow it up. They just show y'all the highlights. But they ain't nothing
Yeah,
new to us. We know that already.
right. I get it. But there's a reason why we gave up all those picks and all them players for AD, man. I get what you're saying, all the injuries he had, but he was worth it because we got the ring, and the times that he is healthy and he on the court, we're unbeatable. We
His team
literally are. We
ain't
have
built
never
for
lost a
unbeatable.
AD,
series.
man.
We haven't lost a series.
Yeah, what?
We have not lost a series with AD and LeBron fully healthy at full strength. We have
Bro,
never
they
lost a set.
haven't
We
even
have never lost a series.
played
What?
together.
They have you act like they played 4 or 5 seasons,
Yeah,
3
Not
seasons.
just
they
that.
No, no,
Hold
no,
on. You
no,
got
no,
to
no.
get
I
them
get
with
what you're
Oh,
this.
saying. But listen. I get what y'all saying. You act like he played 4 or
and they
5 seasons,
lost
but I'm
against
just
the
saying. I just got to
Suns.
go off of the facts of what I've seen. When AD and LeBron have just a small sample size. I said when I first got on here, it's a small sample size, but we got to go off the facts until proven otherwise. If they healthy
No,
going into this
All
run
right.
and
Check
they
this out.
lose,
The question.
then I can't
The
talk no
Lord
more.
question.
have mercy.
See
I
y'all.
can't talk no more. I can't talk no more. If we lose and we healthy, then I ain't gonna say
You're
nothing
not
else.
going to be healthy, my
That's what
brother.
I was about to say. That's the main question
You
you
keep
got.
saying
When are they gonna be
if,
healthy? That's the
if.
question.
Ain't
You're
no health.
waiting on
He
too
just
much,
said it.
man.
He said with
We
7 years, AD was down. He ain't never played no 82 game season.
He
He
don't
never
need
like
to. He don't
Never.
need to win a chip. He don't need to. He got a
he never
chip.
played 79 games, 75.
He
I
Bro,
don't
mean,
we
come
got
on now.
13
to.
we
He don't got
13
to.
games under 500.
He
And
don't
how
And
many?
we
got
got to
to.
count on miracles just to get in the playoffs, bro.
And you keep saying like you say, if Zion was 220 pounds, he not gonna
Okay.
be that.
And we
Let's.
can.
If it was a
And check
fix,
this
we'd
I got
out.
a
already
question
drunk
then.
it.
Kareem.
Yo,
Look. We gonna say if one more time though, but this is a fact though. If AD was healthy last year, do we get to the finals and win the chip? Let's be real. Come on. Everybody
No.
said
I
that.
don't know. I
No.
can't. I
That's not
can't. That's
Okay,
kind
guaranteed,
of.
okay.
man.
Let's just say this. Do we get to the finals again? Come on.
I
No.
can't say that because it's not like the
You
Lakers
can't
was
guarantee that,
destroying
bro.
last year. We wasn't. We was the eighth seed last year too.
Man, come on,
Wait,
man.
what was the
Everybody
Lakers
knows
last
we
year?
would
What
have
seed
won
was
that
they?
series, man. Come on, man. Let's
What
stop
seed was the
acting like
Lakers
we wouldn't
last
have
year?
won that
Last
series.
year,
What
Huh?
seed was they?
That's a
we was
lot of
eighth seed
ifs.
last year.
8 seed last year?
Yeah.
My point by asking this question was, in my
Mm.
opinion, and all the other NBA analysts, even across the world, Stephen A, everybody, even though it's just an opinion, but everybody believes that AD was healthy last year, we would have got back to the finals and most likely won it. And we're not having this
But when
conversation
is
this year.
AD
What if
So
ever
what if
everybody
healthy,
Kawhi
telling
was
man? You
me,
keep
healthy?
saying if he was
but
healthy. When is
but
AD ever healthy, man? You
What if
keep you
Kawhi would have
he
never
was
went
he
out,
was
bro?
healthy when we won a championship. We won a title.
man,
He don't
It's a
they
lot of
stopped the
ifs,
play, man.
man.
That's why he was healthy. They stopped the play. If they don't stop the play, he out then.
Yep.
that's what
And
everybody assumes.
if you want to put an if on him, put an if on the whole league. Put an if on like Kawhi. What if Kawhi didn't tear his
Exactly.
knee
You gotta
last
put
year?
an if on
What if
Kyrie.
put an if on the whole league, then see
Exactly.
man to man what he does. When healthy this year, the Lakers were close to 500 or under 500 a couple
I'm about
games.
to tell you 2 games under 500 with him
Okay,
healthy.
with him healthy. That's when LeBron wasn't healthy. With
I don't
LeBron healthy and AD not playing, they way under 500.
That's what I'm saying. I wish
So
Elder
how
was in the
LeBron
chat
gonna lead
because
somebody
he
when he don't even lead
understands.
good as AD? With AD playing and LeBron hurt, they play better. They win more.
And I
So
ain't gonna
how
lie. I
LeBron
ain't
gonna
Wait,
gonna
when
lie,
do
AD
Brian.
playing and LeBron is hurt?
I
when
ain't gonna
AD
lie.
healthy and LeBron hurt, the Lakers play better and win more.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
Brian be
I
I
That's
ain't
can't
not
agree
lying.
true.
with that, bro.
That's not true.
Ain't that a
Brian
fact?
Brian be
That's
Not a
not
shooting
true.
them.
fact, bro.
What's
Because
their
we was
record without
playing
Bron
terrible with
and
AD.
AD playing?
Ask the chat. Ask Eric.
Yeah,
Eric can tell you.
LeBron has
I
a
think
better
with
record.
AD, we blew them games. We blew them games to the
OKC.
Thunder.
Thunder to the Thunder.
Man,
Yeah,
Yeah,
LeBron
y'all
has a
did.
better record.
Brian shoot them
No,
dudes
we
out
lost
the
to so
game and
many
in the
teams,
game,
so
man.
many suck ass teams with AD there, bro. And
Yeah, but
LeBron
I
hurt.
think they won more games with AD healthy and LeBron not playing than the opposite. Even though, well,
Nah,
LeBron
they
gonna play
won.
way more with AD healthy
Yeah,
the
he
last
Because
month or
he
so.
done
AD
played
been
more
hurt too
games than
damn
AD this season.
times this
Yeah,
year.
his record is better. He done played more games than AD this season. Yeah, but
Yo, anybody who got that stat, the record for AD LeBron that we're most talked about?
Damn, we comparing AD to
but
Bron now. It's crazy.
but one thing, but
Yo, that's funny as a motherfucker. He said now we
I think we won the championship last year, and we're not even having this discussion about AD getting traded
Why,
and
why
all this
y'all hold?
stuff about
Why you
AD.
holding on to ifs? Why some people hold on to if he was healthy?
But
Like
everybody making a big deal out of people talking about trading AD and
That's
we need
what's
to
we
trade
pissing the
AD and
Suns
we
all
haven't
this
off.
spoke
stuff.
on
That
the
And I'm
if
just
trade.
shit.
like,
We
why
haven't
would we
spoken.
trade AD when he helped us win a championship? It's like we would have been back-to-back champions last year if he didn't get hurt.
Man, no
That's the
y'all
But we
fact.
wouldn't have, man.
but we not speaking on trade him. That's somebody else's
Because
conversation.
the
Ours is
playing
not. We're
field was
not talking about
too
this.
Man, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie though.
the
Check this
playing
out.
field was too even last season. There's no guarantee we would have even made it to the finals, bro.
Man, they stuck with
that's
AD, man,
crazy.
cause they ain't gonna get what they think what they want for him. They stuck with him, man.
Because even
That's
with
that's a
AD
good
in
problem to
there, it's
have.
any given day, any given night. You don't know what AD you getting, bro.
Exactly. He gonna check out. Brian checked out too.
He not
Hey,
a
what
dog.
y'all
Like
gonna
he
say?
not a dog, man.
Hey, what y'all gonna say if we turn it up, we playing better in the play-in, we get to the playoffs, we locking teams
Man,
up,
y'all 11
I
and
seed
we
wouldn't
right now.
share
dominate
What
because
you
teams.
I've been a
talking
Laker
about? Y'all
fan
ain't
since
even
I
in
was
the
a
I'm
kid,
play-in.
but
gonna
I
say
don't
that's
see it.
amazing. That's what I'm gonna say. It's amazing.
It's a fucking miracle.
That's what I'm
Wow.
gonna say.
I'm gonna
If they
prove
don't prove
every
it, it's
last one of y'all
amazing.
wrong,
Man,
man.
listen
Y'all
what I'm
counting this
telling
out
you,
too
man.
soon, man.
I
Y'all,
want them to
and it's
prove it. I
crazy.
want them
It's
to.
crazy because y'all counting the GOAT out, man. Y'all counting LeBron
Man,
out,
they got
bro.
Stanley Johnson
Y'all counting the GOAT, man.
starting, man. They got
Y'all
Stanley
really counting the
Johnson
I
GOAT
got
starting,
him
out
as
and
the
though,
they got
GOAT
your
man.
too,
boy
bro. But like,
starting, man. Them people
I don't
dead,
think he
man.
can do this shit.
That's crazy. That's the GOAT y'all talking about. This ain't Jordan, just a scorer and a defender. Y'all talking about a player who can literally change the
Man, I
game
just
just
told you he
off of
But
gonna
we
his
shoot
talking
them
about a
basketball
people in
player
the
IQ.
with
game
so
and
many
shoot them
miles
out,
on his
dog.
body from
Like,
this season alone,
Oh,
bro.
hey, y'all,
like,
y'all heard he said Jordan just a scorer and a defender. That's
yes, that's it.
basketball, brother. That's what basketball you do. You score, you defend.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
you
you do.
also gotta. LeBron can literally use his basketball IQ to win a game. He don't even got to score.
Look, stop this basketball IQ bullshit that they start making up. This his IQ is so high. Get out of here with that
That's what
LeBron,
I
nonsense.
don't
no,
If
understand.
his
Why they don't,
IQ was so
Nah,
that's
high,
nah.
crazy.
Elder,
why
why
they
he not
don't
Elder,
talk?
why
I
he
mean,
not
I said
motivating his
Elder.
players?
Most.
Why is he putting his head down?
I'm gonna push back on
That's
that a little bit.
crazy.
You know why?
That's
Because
crazy.
this nigga LeBron knows the playbook of other teams. Like,
Thank you.
Brother, I
and he
knew the
been
playbook
telling
of
the
other
other.
teams. When you play a lot, you know
I,
that.
I
That's
will say
not.
that,
Let me
bro.
tell you something.
But it takes IQ.
But
Why they
but
don't never
Thank
talk
you.
about
but
LeBron
a
It takes
lot of
a
players
high
turnovers?
have that, my
IQ,
brother.
bro.
A lot of players have that.
Why
They
they
Like
try
don't
to
talk
act
about
like
LeBron,
he's
though.
the
LeBron
Like,
only
turnovers?
one.
Are you
A lot of
serious?
players have that. I
Are
knew
you
what the other
serious?
when you play ball, right? I knew exactly what the other team was going to run. I knew every position what was being called,
but it's not a lot of
and
niggas
I
in the
wasn't
league that
even
got
nowhere
that
near.
ability.
Bro, a lot of guys know this. It's not like they act like LeBron is the only one who knows this. A lot of guys know this. A lot of guys do. So I'm not saying he's not smart. He's smart, but don't act like nobody else knows how to do it. They know
Nah,
that.
I
I'm gonna
just
say
named
this,
a
dog. I'm
few.
gonna say
Like,
this.
you got
There's a
CP3
reason.
in here.
This. I'm gonna
You
say
got
this.
Rondo, and
There's a
you
reason.
got a few other players.
There's a reason why, and this is why LeBron's the GOAT. Fuck all the rings he won, how many appearances he done made. This is what make LeBron the GOAT in my eyes.
I don't
When
even
you
want to
can
get into the
elevate,
GOAT. Damn.
when you can
We don't want to
elevate
talk about
people,
this GOAT conversation.
Yeah, I
We
hate
talk about
that
this
shit.
year, this season. We don't want to go down the rabbit hole of that.
but
And,
right.
and
But
what why we want to talk
what I'm
about
saying
GOAT
is
when your
he
team
can
is
make
12
everybody
injuries?
around him better. He does
Don't
that.
nobody want to talk about no GOAT when your team is like
Nah,
when
man. But
you
you
out here
can't
getting
count
how
off
much
the
you
goat,
doing
man.
But I
You
I don't
don't
can't
think you
think
count
we
off
got
the
can
no
goat.
count
GOAT
on
when you
him
about to get
making his
bounced out the
teammates
playoff.
better to get us
Like who
to
cares about
even the
that when your
second round.
team?
I don't think we make it to the I don't think we make it to no playoffs.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy. Y'all counting the goat out, man.
When
When
your
I've seen
team
him
getting
It,
bounced
elevate,
out of the
I'm
when
just
he,
playoff, who
counting the
cares
rest of
about
the
a GOAT?
team out. It's a team game, bro.
I know.
Yeah, don't nobody care about no GOAT conversation when your team is getting bounced out the
Yeah.
playoff. Who cares? What do that mean? Who the hell? Who that don't help the fan base.
But you know what though? I think that what we seeing out of DJ Augustine is an indicator that we don't need a big name point guard. Like if we could just get a guy who knows how to feed the post for next season, bro, and we keep Stanley and William, like I feel like we'll be on the right path, bro.
They thought they had that with Schroeder. He wasn't a big name point guard. He just thought he was going to get big
But
name
Schroeder
money.
can't feed the post though.
Yeah,
That's
he thought he gonna get big name money. He was highly mistaken.
facts. No, he was just high. He must have been.
Y'all, he
Nigga
talked
weigh
about
120.
basketball IQ. That's very important in the game. Like when you can elevate Mo Williams and make him an all-star, when you can elevate Delonte West, Larry Hughes, and take scrubs to the finals, imagine what he's going to do with this roster come late down the stretch.
He can't
I'm
do that,
telling you,
man.
basketball IQ is a big factor. It's not about just knowing the plays and knowing the playbook. No, I'm telling y'all, if y'all watch the game,
Brother, that's faith. That's
the,
not nothing
the
tangible to say
more
basketball
physical
IQ. That's nothing
basketball
tangible. That's
IQ is
faith. That's a
real.
faith thing.
Nah, I'm from Jersey,
That's
Don
real.
Lovato.
Yeah, it's real, but it's real. It's really subjective to make it whatever you want it to mean.
But basketball
When you,
IQ is being able to elevate your teammates and put them in certain positions to be successful. Not every player can think the game and put certain teammates in positions that can actually put the ball in the hoop. Because if you put Delonte West on a different team, he may not be scoring or be that effective. But with
I
LeBron, he
think
can
it's
make
more than
certain players
elevating your
effective around
teammates.
him.
brother,
And that's
Delonte
what makes
West,
his
them, Delonte
basketball
West, Delonte
IQ
West
different from
worked
other
hard.
players.
Delonte West
17
also
and
worked hard.
21 with AD and no LeBron. Jesus.
Right. We talk about this team. Don't talk about Delonte West. This team. Is Austin
What I'm
Reeves
saying
making?
is what he's done, his basketball IQ elevating those players, he's going to do the same thing down the stretch this year with these players. But he can't do that at this advanced age in the regular season. He can only do that when it's getting down to game time. He's not going to exert his energy in game 30, game 50, game 6. He's not going to go all out. I'm telling you down the stretch, now
No, we
he's
know
going
he
to
ain't going all
elevate.
out.
He's going to
We
go
know he's
he's
not
going
going
to go
all out.
all out. He's going to go all out now. Down the
Huh?
stretch he is.
Huh?
So what?
How you gonna go all out with a gimpy knee and a gimpy ankle?
Hey, he ain't gonna come back. He ain't gonna come back
Yo,
if he not
X-Man,
thinking he
like,
can give 100%.
I ain't
He's
even
not gonna
gonna
come
reply
back.
to that stupid ass comment.
Wait a minute. Say he got to be off 3 games. The Lakers toast.
I think he gonna come back Friday with AD.
Well, I ain't
If
gonna say
AD come
toast
back Friday.
because I, you know, San Antonio and Pelicans can lose all these games they play. So I can't. They're not that
There's a
good.
GOAT conversation, nigga. As long as niggas got opinions, it's gonna be a GOAT conversation. And that's why I don't like that conversation. See, this nigga X-Man, I dislike niggas like that. Like who you like. Like, I'm cool with niggas liking Jordan. I'm cool with niggas liking whoever. But you ain't gonna make your opinion seem like it's law.
Right.
We don't do the. We ain't go back with the people in the chat stuff. But
Yeah, word. I don't even know why I read that shit, man.
I think
yeah,
Jordan
sometimes
overrated just
because
because of the
sometimes
shoot.
they might be talking off something they heard like 2 minutes ago or something.
Damn, you know who I was thinking about just now though? And I feel like the Nuggets would be fucking a problem for real. Yo, where's Jamal Murray, yo?
He ain't on the time. He not.
He ain't
When he hurt
returning
that
this
knee, that's a
season?
whole year. Yeah, he not ready yet. They announced he won't be playing this season. I think he's not coming back.
Damn.
They got to go without him. But the thing is, what are they gonna do? What are the Lakers gonna do next year when Jamal Murray back, when Kawhi back, when Norman Powell back?
See, we had to
When
see our team. We're gonna make a lot of changes, so you can't
yeah, they
say
got to.
Facts.
They
We got
got
like
to, boy.
we
Because
got
if they come
like
back
what
full
11
strength,
guys, free
yeah,
then
agents.
Memphis,
roster spots gonna be open.
We got to
I
Maybe
know.
change
11 if
this
you count.
identity and get back to that defensive identity, bro.
They got to get defenders in there. And who are the free agents coming up that look good for the Lakers?
But we gonna have to trade to get them though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, you got to trade. I know for
I just
sure.
want everybody to keep the same energy when y'all count out the Lakers, man. We in that play-in. Just keep the same energy.
Oh, Bron said that beginning of the season. Keep the same energy
I
about my
think they got
team.
the same energy as us right now, bro. I think we
Hey,
just looking
hey,
forward to
and he
next
was
season.
and he was right for saying that if the team would have stayed healthy for the season, we would have been
But
in a way better position.
no, he
So
wasn't right. The people were
I'm
saying that they're old and they're going to break down, and the people who said it were damn right.
Mm.
They were correct. They said this team is old and they are going to break down.
but they didn't expect AD to break down. They didn't expect AD
Yes,
to
they
get
did.
hurt.
Everybody expected AD to break down, my brother. Come on now.
Hey, yo, Reem, they want a link in the chat.
I said that AD was going to break down in preseason. I said he started in too hard. He don't pull something. Didn't nobody expect AD to play the whole
The
series. They
the the
come on
reason
now.
why I said they didn't expect AD to get hurt because they said he had gained weight. You know what I'm saying? He put on like what they say 20, 30 pounds of muscle or something like that to come into
Yeah,
better shape.
Yeah.
right.
So that's why they wasn't expecting AD to break down. They was expecting guys like Melo or like older players to break down.
No. The fan base wasn't. They thought, oh, he got more muscle now. All right, but when they seen him in preseason, I
Mm-hmm.
seen Laker fans say, "This dude don't move as good. He put
Yeah,
on too much
Yeah, he
yeah, they
weight."
got
was saying that. They
yeah,
were
he
saying
got
he
too
looked a lot
big.
slower.
I seen
Yeah,
Laker fans saying, and not haters.
yeah,
Laker fans saying, "Wait a minute, what's going on with AD? He wasn't
yeah.
aggressive. He wasn't shooting right preseason through the beginning of the season. Then he'll play
After he
one good
got
game.
first,
Yeah,
after he got hurt the first time, that's when they really started. We really started saying that shit because
yeah. But more than all that, is the injuries and his lack of aggression. They like, hey, go take the ball. Look at Jokic. Look at him beating him. If they don't, they aggressively go get the. Look at Cat this year.
bruh,
He's
facts,
aggressively getting the. Give me the ball.
bruh.
Like
When he played
that's
Cat,
his shooting up.
when Cat did that to him, I was done. I was
Man,
done.
that was bad.
Hey, but I got a question, right? When are people going to start acknowledging like once guys become champions, the regular season, they're waiting to get to the playoffs. They're not really taking the regular season that serious. So we can't really put too much stock into these regular season games. I get that y'all want to judge every single game for face value, but we got to stop doing that because we've seen time and time again a lot of these players when they play 82 game season, then you play all the way till June. You're not going to be playing your best ball. We've seen all the championship teams. They try to play their best ball when it gets closer to the playoffs. You
I
know what I'm
don't think
saying?
all champions got that privilege to do that shit though. Especially not a nigga like AD, yo. Cause he never played 82 games as it is before he won
Mhm.
the chip.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But
And I'm old enough. I understand what you're saying. I seen teams do that where they're
mhm,
not caring about. They're not gonna like say they're not gonna kill themselves to get a first seed or
right,
something or a second. They're not gonna try to move from fourth to fifth when they
right.
was so they're gonna be on the road. So they not playing for a regular season championship.
Hmm.
They're
Hmm.
doing it. They wait for the playoffs. But the Lakers are way below that mentality now. They barely trying to
I
make the
still think
first.
we got another chip in us, but not this
That's
season.
but that's due to the injuries. That's why we're so
Right.
below.
It's one reason.
Y'all looking at it like we just if we was healthy all season, we would be at the 11th seed. I really
No, but
don't
you keep
believe
saying
that.
if. You keep saying
I don't
we talking
believe
about
that.
Here we
facts,
go
brother.
again.
We
I
talking
don't
about what
believe that.
is. But we talking about facts and what is. We're not talking about a
Mm-hmm.
if.
True,
You kill talking about an
true.
if. We understand. I know that if the Lakers was fully healthy, no COVID protocol, they played
Yep.
every game.
Yeah, no bubble.
They had
It's
none.
hard to
No,
speculate.
They had all. They
y'all
had
really
none.
trying to
All
diminish
they
this bubble
could be in a
stuff.
better place. They
No
would.
Why y'all trying to
bubble, and there were
diminish? Why
fans in the
y'all?
stands. I mean, come on, like
Why y'all trying to diminish the bubble? If the Clippers would have won that, they would have said, "Oh, LeBron James lost. He had a whole layoff and all this, and he lost to the Clippers." Kawhi came after winning the championship,
Yeah, you can't
Toronto, and
diminish
then
the
he beat
bubble.
LeBron. Like, come on,
Who is
man.
them?
But
You
if
know, you talk
LeBron
about
win
him.
it, then it's a
Him would
problem.
be. Those who would have said that would have been the LeBron James haters and Skip. The rest,
Yep.
and I guarantee you, all of LeBron fans would have said that bubble ring don't mean shit if he'd have lost.
Nah, I don't think we would have said that.
Nah, because everybody
Nick
had the
Rome would have came on
same.
and said that wasn't enough. Nick Rome kissed LeBron. Nick Rome and Shannon Sharp kissed his ass to no end.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah.
have talked about that bubble
Dumbass.
ring like it wasn't
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
would.
him in his fucking
They
coma.
get he don't get.
It's, yeah, Nick, right?
They
You saying
get 6 championships. They're like, that don't mean nothing. 6 championships. What you do? You won 6 out of 6.
Mhm.
That's a team.
Hey,
That's
what
a
the
team.
Clippers doing tonight?
They losing.
Yeah, they're losing to Utah. They're losing to Utah.
How Paul George look?
I don't.
He looked rusty out there.
First game, he'll be all right.
man, I just can't wait to play a basketball start, man. It's gonna
Let's
be
get to
totally
100
different.
likes, bro. Let's get to 100 likes. Get the likes up.
I'm surprised we ain't there already. If you in the chat, stop playing to like the video, man.
Yep.
Fuck.
Let's just keep all the people that's counting the Lakers out. Just keep counting them out when we get to the playoffs.
Huh?
Just keep the same energy. Everybody keep the same energy. That's counting the Lakers out. Keep the same energy when it's
I'm gonna
time
have
change.
to, man, because I ain't
You know what I'm
seen no
saying?
energy all
Because
season.
I'm still
This team.
everybody in the chat. I'm still rocking with the Lakers. We still getting to the finals. I'm still going with the Lakers. We still getting to the finals. Because y'all
I
even
had the energy in the preseason. I ain't changed it.
because y'all even gotta think like this for LeBron's legacy. Think about this. He probably looking at it like this. Damn, I'm an 11 seed right now. If I can get in, squeak into the playoffs of the 10th seed, everybody's saying I can't win with Russ, and I'm the 10th seed. If I can win this championship, I'm the GOAT. I'm really
You got to
solidifying my
win 2
legacy. You don't
games
think
though.
he's playing for that?
Do you really trust this team to win 2 games? I don't.
So wait, so you're trying to say that
What?
LeBron has been taking it easy on purpose? He wanted to be the 11th seed.
No.
Nah, that's not
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the position that he in. The reason why he's still
If he
trying
was
to
talking about his
play
legacy,
this
then why would
season.
you trade for us in the first place?
The reason why he's still trying to play this season and come back, even with a hobbled knee and an ankle, is he's still trying to prove the doubters wrong. And then it would be even great on his legacy to come from the 10th seed or the 9th, whatever spot they landed in the play-in, because I still think they're gonna get in the play-in.
I
If
think
he
at
win
this
this
point,
championship, that's gonna be great for his legacy. He's even thinking like that too. Like, damn, I'm
How
not saying he
could Russ
wanted this
help his
position,
legacy? I
Right,
mean,
I think at
but
this
that's gonna
point
be
he just
even
want
more
that scoring
enhanced.
title, bro.
right,
And
but
it's not a
logic-
knock on that.
But logically, how would he make it to the finals in this predicament, though?
Logically, how would he make it? Okay, think about it. Anthony Davis,
Who's injured?
who's coming back from injury on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You
Who
have
players go back
LeBron
And he got to
and
get his rhythm
AD,
back.
right?
and
But
and he only
we all know
played
this. We all know this.
30%
do
of
we
the
remember in
games.
We
2014
all know
when
this.
D
Which
Wade?
might cost us games.
Hold on, remember in 2014 when D Wade came back from injury? He wasn't playing the same as he was before he got injured, and that fucked with their performance.
AD, and Dwayne Wade are totally different players because AD don't even have to score when he first come back for the first couple games. All he got to do is play solid defense. He can do that. Play solid defense and man the paint. As
You got a
much
point
ground as
there.
he covers, AD, if you watch the game, AD covers a lot of ground for the Lakers. He can cover the paint and the perimeter. He covers a lot of ground. He makes up a lot of mistakes on the back end for a lot of players. You bring AD back on defense and his rebounding, we can win games just on that alone. On that alone. If you know the game of basketball. Watch the Lakers play.
Here's the bigger difference between Wade. Here's the bigger difference between Wade and AD. Wade is more available than AD.
Wait, Wade is more what?
Available than AD.
That, in his later years, that was true, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you say a 30%
D Wade never
availability
missed
is
time
more
like this.
reliable than D Wade?
Right.
2 injuries in 1 season.
My point is that the only time a player, I've never seen a team deal with a bunch of regular season injuries and win a chip outside of the second 3P Bulls, but that's
asking for too many
that's virtually
miracles.
never going to happen. That's virtually impossible. That would be incredible. I would love to see that. That'd be a great moment in his legacy. I just don't see that happening.
Kareem, who would be our matchup if let's say we finished playing, we was the 10th seed, we got into the play-in at the 10th seed. Who would we match up with?
The Pelicans.
Okay, we had a Pelicans. We
They
win
will
that
host
matchup
us.
with AD and LeBron. We win that. Who's next? The Clippers
The
with no
Clippers
Kawhi
or Minnesota,
Oh.
or
whoever.
Minnesota?
That's
We
two
win that
teams
matchup.
that beat us in the season series this year. Two
That's
teams.
the regular
Nah, I
season.
think Minnesota's beating the Clippers in that.
That's the
I
regular
think Minnesota.
season. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I've been watched so many
It
games
matters,
of
bro.
LeBron playing and his teams lose, man, in the regular season, and then he sweeps teams in
I
the
think
playoffs.
Minnesota's
Like,
gonna.
y'all just don't believe in LeBron, man.
It's
Y'all
That
just
was a
not,
don't
long
believe in the
time ago,
GOAT.
my
bro.
brother.
It's
This ain't
not
the
just
same
preseason
bro.
and then playing and then playoffs.
You said what?
The
You said
regular,
what?
you gotta take something from the regular. Yo, these season series, like they matter, bro. That's how these
Yep.
teams adjust and make adjustments and get ready for the
Everybody's saying this ain't
playoffs.
the same LeBron because he's not young. He still got the same mentality, the
Hey,
same
but
mindset.
think
It's
about
different.
this. We seen LeBron scoring 40, 43, 39, 46, all these points and still lose. So
Because he's
granted,
trying to get a
so
scoring
LeBron,
title this season.
We
He's trying
LeBron,
to
have
get the
no
scoring
room left
title
for
for the
mistake
regular
at
season.
all.
get these guys into the play-in, right? He can
Mm-hmm.
score 49 points and still lose
Mm-hmm.
With the
because
game.
he don't play defense. His team don't play defense.
Well, he can't
He
give
don't
us defense if he's
the
gonna score that
ball,
much.
and they got to play on the road.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
trying to sell y'all. I'm trying to sell
That's
y'all. Y'all
why he
just gonna
been
have to sit
picking
back
his
and watch, man,
spots.
because LeBron can make these guys play defense. We've seen it in
He can't.
spurts in the
LeBron,
regular
he
season.
got to lead by example.
He can make them play defense. Hell no, he
Have y'all?
can't.
How he
Okay,
can't
hold
make
on, hold on,
nobody
hold on,
play
hold on, hold on, hold on,
defense?
hold on, hold on, hold on,
He
hold on,
can't
hold on,
make
hold on,
Russ play
hold on,
defense.
hold on for a
He
second.
he no
Hold on for a
he
second.
he can't make
Hold on for a
himself play
second.
defense.
Hold on. Okay, hold on for a second.
Defense.
Okay, hold on for a
Facts.
second, right? Look at the Pelicans game. LeBron made them guys play defense the first 2 quarters, right?
No, LeBron. They played defense. He didn't make them play defense.
No, he made them
Come
play
on now.
defense.
Yeah,
What
but
difference
how
do he
many
make
guys?
in the
How
defense?
many guys in year 19 can play defense?
Guys like
Okay,
Wenyon
so Malik
and
Monk.
Stanley and Reeves, they young, bro. So they gonna give that effort
Yeah, that's what they
regardless.
do.
Nah, man. LeBron put
That's
those
why
guys in
we signed
positions.
him, bro.
LeBron put those guys in positions to be able. All
Nah,
right.
we
He
All
put
signed
right.
him
them in
because you don't
defensive
have
I'm
no
not
position.
saying they not good
no
defenders. They are good
motivation for them
defenders,
to
but
play.
LeBron puts them in those positions and tells them coverages because he's in the back end. So he's reading the defense and telling guys where to
He
go and
has
where to
been.
rotate.
That's because he
He
been a
not no
He's
safety. You
he's
he's
think
been
he a
injured,
orchestrating the
safety?
bro.
He not no
defense.
safety, my brother.
That's
He's
also a front
orchestrating the
man.
defense
He's
to
not
win.
He ain't
he's
no
not a free
He's a
linebacker.
safety.
center when he's doing that.
He
He's
said
not
he
a
ain't no linebacker.
No, he ain't no linebacker. You know, hey,
free
look, y'all.
And
safety.
I
he
play
playing the
basketball.
mic.
I know guys who do that. They stand there flat-footed, pointing out, yo man. The next you know, they man on went behind their back and laid it up. I seen Braun do that in a
But
fight,
that's how sitters do, though.
but but but
Is
but,
it
but,
not?
he, but he lose his man by trying to tell you where your man at.
Facts.
Yeah.
But see, but
Y'all,
that's why
All
I
right.
you
wouldn't
remember
put
Hillbilly
LeBron
Kobe?
at the center.
Hillbilly
He got
Kobe
to.
was looking at him like crazy. He was trying to point, go here, go here, go here. He was like, but your man scored. Yeah.
That's
If
Yeah.
you'd
another
have picked him
reason I don't
up,
like LeBron at center, man.
if you'd have picked all them up, see that man wouldn't have went to the corner and went behind me. If y'all would have did all this, like that's the kind of defense LeBron play. Hey, that's your man over there. That's your man over there. His man scored. Damn, my bad. Give me the ball. He not, and he not, and that's why they quit because they see him quit. He come down, miss a shot, go to the referee, cry. They running back, sticking all the men. They might score. He yell, "How y'all not throw me the balls wide open?" He cherry picking. You ain't Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Come down
The,
court.
the issue is like when you're not
It's
playing
so
defense.
easy. It's so easy to rag on LeBron right now and kick him while he down, man. Once when everything turned
He
up,
not
oh, the
look.
Lakers is
LeBron
playing
not down.
great. The Lakers is playing great. Oh my God, they turned it around. Oh, I got faith in the Lakers. I don't want to hear none of that on this panel.
No, LeBron is not
All
down. He
y'all
said
that
he having the
counted him
best
out,
time of his life.
keep the
We
same.
kicking him while he up. I'm kicking him while he up.
We near the end of the season though, bro. If they had turned it around somewhere midway through the season, that would have made sense. We near the close to the end at this point.
There's a
Even if
reason why
Ain't showing no
LeBron is
sign.
still trying to play. There's a reason why AD's coming back because they still believe that they're the most talented team in the West and they can
they
still get to the
should,
They're
championship.
they
competitors.
should
They
believe
have to
that.
believe that he's an
They
athlete. He's
should
an athlete.
believe
They're
it.
competitors.
Right.
That don't mean that reality don't exist just because they're competitors.
Lonzo Ball tell people every night, y'all. I mean, LaMelo Ball tell everybody, you can't stick me. Y'all can't fuck with me every night. Trae Young
So
every night.
tell me who got a
John
better
Morant
duo.
every night. They tell everybody that.
Tell me who has a better duo in the West than the Lakers fully healthy
The
roster.
Suns got a better duo. They got a better duo and a trio. They got Booking A better and Booking Chris Paul better. Luka Doncic, anybody on this team better than the Lakers.
Even if we play devil's advocate and say none of your teammate isn't healthy, so it wouldn't matter what
Right.
if healthy situation.
Look, Luka Doncic, anybody. Donovan Mitchell and Gobert better than the Lakers.
It sound good.
John Morant and anybody better than the Lakers.
It sound good.
You can take Bane and any other player and JJ, they better than the Lakers duo.
Hey, it sound good, man. It sound good.
CJ McCollum and Ingram better than the Lakers duo right now.
Right now, I'll say you throw that caveat. He said right now.
You just said right now. Didn't you just say that?
Once we start playing better,
okay.
Don't hop
playing,
on the bandwagon. Don't hop on the bandwagon when we start playing better. That's all I'm saying.
What bandwagon? Y'all don't even have a. Y'all got a. Y'all don't even have a golf cart. What bandwagon? Ain't no bandwagon. You the only. You got a keyboard with ain't hooked up no electricity, and you pulling the doggone Tonka truck. Ain't no bandwagon. It's over.
All right.
But you should have faith in your team like that. You should.
Like I said, Anthony Davis, William Gabriel, LeBron. Just them three. It's gonna be scary for teams coming up.
Who is winning this real scaring?
All right.
Did you see what Luka was doing to that boy tonight?
That length.
Did you see what Luka was putting on that boy tonight?
Oh, this was gonna happen.
Luke is a mismatch for anybody. I mean, you can't guard that shit.
Right, I was scared of him.
If we were
LeBron
ever
can't
get
stick
in
to
a
Luka.
series
He
with
seen what he did to LeBron.
Yeah, well, that's my point. He's a mismatch for anybody.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. That team not scaring nobody.
If we was to ever get in a matchup with the Mavericks, all we would do is trap Luka, double team him, get the ball out of his hand, and force somebody else.
The Clippers very surviving the last 2 years,
for in a 7-game series. If we double Luka,
and they can't play defense good as the Clippers could. They would beat the Lakers, and they would have beat the Lakers last year too. The Mavs.
Hey, them schemes, man. Watch when the playoffs start, man. Our schemes gonna be totally different.
You know good and well the coach ain't running no schemes on no good defensive schemes.
They had last year. They had the exact same situation. It was injuries and they didn't do shit in the playoffs.
Hey,
and they had better defenders last year too, right? They ain't got the defenders like they did last year.
I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Tyronn Lue, is he considered the best coach in the league? One of the best young coaches in the league?
Why are you asking questions? Just say what you mean. Stop asking these weird questions. Just say what you mean.
All right. Tyronn Lue was one of the best coaches in the league. In 2017, Cavaliers team, we had the worst defense in the league in the regular season. Everybody was ragging on Tyronn Lue. We get to the playoffs, LeBron James turned it up. We the number 1 defense in the league. So just how quickly y'all can sit here and say we a terrible defensive team in the regular season and all this, LeBron can flip a switch and have his guys playing defense hard, trapping, doing everything, getting their rotations right, everything. We've seen it time and time again. Yes, he was younger. He can still bring the same mentality to this team, bro. Like it's the same thing.
Wait a minute. I didn't know the Lakers picked up Tyronn Lue.
No, what I'm saying is we've had a coach. No, what I'm saying is
But y'all got Tyronn Lue now?
No, what I'm saying is we played terribly offense. We played terribly.
But Tyronn Lue not on the
all
team.
year.
I didn't know that this team was the same as the 2020 team of length and size.
The reason why I brought up the 2017 team because we didn't have no defenders on that team. Name a defender on that team in 2017. Name a
y'all got Tyronn, but is Tyronn Lue playing?
No.
LeBron's playing though. That's the point. I'm talking about a LeBron-led team that was just
predominantly. You said Tyronn Lue.
No. Listen to my point. No. Listen to my point. I'm using Tyronn Lue, but that was a LeBron-led team. That's what I'm.
No, it was a Tyronn Lue-led team.
He's drawing the comparison from the 2018 Cavs.
Yeah, but Tyronn Lue did the schemes for the defense, not LeBron.
Yes, LeBron designs the defensive scheme because he plays the safety. He calls himself the safety.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the year that they fired the previous head coach who had a winning record and got Tyronn?
David Blatt.
No. This is 2017 team. This was the year KD first on the Warriors.
Wasn't Tyronn Lue the head coach of 2018 too?
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm only talking
in the
about.
finals. Then the Cavaliers get like one of the worst margins of losses in NBA Finals history in 2018.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
No,
So what was that
2017.
defensive scheme in 2018?
No, I'm talking about 2017. That's
But
what I'm
you
mentioning.
just said it's as simple as LeBron. He getting his teammates. He handles the defensive scheme to get any fix the whole situation. Why didn't he do that in 2018?
In 2018, who did they go up against in the finals when they lost by
They
that
went up
record
against
margin?
that same Golden State Warriors team they went against in 2017.
It was the Kevin Durant Warriors. I'm
They went
talking
against them in
about when he was
2017
going
too.
against. I'm talking about when he was going against other
2017,
teams in the
2018,
playoffs.
they lost to the Warriors.
I'm talking about other teams in the playoff, but outside of the Warriors, because we already know that was a fucking cheat code with KD on that team. He was never going to beat that team. I'm not even bringing up the Warriors.
No, but I'm saying the defense. I'm saying that if
They had Jay Crowder. Didn't they have
Okay.
I'm saying if they
He's
won
not
by
going to
that
be
margin,
successful. You're not
scoring.
okay. You're not going to stop the Warriors no matter what defensive scheme with KD, Steph, and Clay.
Wait.
So forget that team. Throw that team away.
Somebody brought up Jay
Don't even
Crowder.
look at that team. I'm talking about all the other teams he played in the playoffs.
You said what defenders did that team have?
What defenders did that team have in
Jay
2017?
Crowder was a scrub when he came over.
They had Larry
He
Nance
was a
Jr.
scrub
That's
for us. I can't deny.
No. Y'all talking about 2018. You guys are talking about 2018. I'm talking about 2017. I'm talking about 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
So is that the only season where he's done that? Do we have any more?
That was the season.
No. What I'm saying is y'all talking about. What I'm saying is
Jordan Hill.
What I'm saying is we had way worse defenders. George Hill was on the 2018 team. That was his last season. I'm talking about 2017. We had Kyrie for the last year. This was Kyrie's last year on the Cavs. I'm talking.
No, wait a minute. You're talking about the team where they traded half the players in the middle of the season.
No. I'm
No,
not
that's
talking about his
2018.
last season. I'm not talking about his last season. I'm not
talking
about
the
his
one
last
with
season.
J.R. Shump.
I'm talking about the one with J.R., Channing Frye, Richard Jefferson, Kyrie.
No, that's 2018.
Kevin Love. I'm talking about that offensive team. They was just a strictly offensive team. They played no defense all regular season. They didn't have no defenders, and they turned it up in the East in the playoffs. They turned it up, and they played. They was a number one defense.
But that was
the number one defense that
Iman Shumpert was known as a two-way player at that time.
He was known for that, but did he play defense?
Hey, was that the 2018, 2019 roster?
No. That was 2016-17 season. This is when we was the defending champions going in
2017.
Yeah, that was the year when Kyrie's last year. And we didn't have no offense, we didn't have no defenders. And we played terrible defense all season. Then in the playoffs, we turned it up. So LeBron can do that.
Y'all had Richard Jefferson, J.R. Smith.
Man, it wasn't really no.
Wait, y'all had Tristan Thompson, man. Come on, man. You know Tristan Thompson. That's all we do is play defense, especially back defense.
Okay, hold
on. Had
Tristan Thompson. So AD better than Tristan Thompson, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Stanley Johnson, he's better than Iman Shumpert, right?
No.
Defensively? Defensively?
No. Not even close.
Oh my God.
Shumpert is a two-time champion, brother. What are you talking about?
Shumpert's a one-time champion.
Wait a minute. One-time champion. Let me give you one time.
Man, he ain't one time. Come on, bro.
But Shumpert played defense. Come on now, let's stop playing.
My point is that besides 2017, are there any other seasons where he did this? Because one season is not enough.
Shumpert didn't play defense. Come on now, Richard Jefferson didn't play defense.
Yeah, yes, he
did.
Richard Jefferson wasn't no lockdown defender, bro. Stanley Johnson, Austin Reeves. They're not on that.
Man, y'all stop playing.
RJ was actually
all of these guys are better defenders than what they have now. Like, not count AD hurt. AD, you don't even count AD because he ain't playing. These people that got out there now.
He was also an underrated on-board defender on that team.
Who?
Man, I'm just
saying 2017 was great.
Because RJ would make you work for what you
RJ
at the end of the day.
He just bad. He just like LeBron. He's bad on the switch.
He'll make you work for that.
Yeah, JR real bad on the switch. If you switch him, he don't know what's going on.
He asked me, he said, is there other seasons where I can mention that? The last 10 years, if you look at LeBron in the regular season, man, his teams have never played great defensively, and people been on TV talking about how bad LeBron teams look. They'll get blown out in the regular season by teams. Next thing you know, the playoffs turn up, he sweeps people. He sweeps teams. Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand.
What are you talking about? That even that team.
Bro, the past two seasons we've been top 5 defense, bro.
Because the team was healthy.
Brother, that Cleveland team won 51 games.
Because they were healthy. If they was the 8th seed and they was injured all year, they still would have got out the East. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We only 11th seed because of the injuries. We still want to get out
Hey
the
man,
West.
I'm about to
you give us a
go
lot of
watch.
because
I'm about to watch
and
Moon
ifs,
Knight.
man.
Get up out of here. I
Because
can't
and
keep talking
ifs.
about this shit.
You telling me Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving wasn't hurt that year? They
Watch
always hurt.
Superman and Lois or some shit. I can't keep.
We still finna get out the West, man. We still gonna get out the West, man. That's my whole point, man. We still gonna get out the West regardless.
With Magic,
You got miracles in mind,
he
bro.
gonna
That's what
turn
it's
on
gonna
his.
take.
Hey,
Miracles.
please don't say if we get to the finals, please don't have nothing positive to say about the Lakers, y'all. Don't have nothing positive to say about the Lakers.
When they
Keep the
don't
same
make the
energy.
play again, we
Keep
want you
the
to come in
same
and
Dude,
energy.
that was a
I
Lakers
want you
fan
to
before
tell us
LeBron had
what's
found
wrong.
his team. So what you talking
Energy.
about?
I ain't,
Keep
yo.
that
If
same
we
energy
Energy,
do,
in your
man.
mouth.
Please.
So
All
far,
y'all keep the same energy,
hey,
please.
bro. So far, we've been keeping the same energy all season long. We said the Lakers weren't gonna
hell
do shit, and they
yeah.
haven't.
All right.
So
We ain't had no choice
y'all don't
but to
want to change.
keep the same energy,
Y'all don't
bro.
want changing the narrative right now.
I'm not rattled by what I'm seeing right now because it's not crunch. It's starting to get crunch time now. AD's coming back on Friday. LeBron will be returning, and it's going to be a whole different level of play by the Lakers. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all panicking right now because these games have been it's meaningless right now because
But
AD's not back.
you're
We're
looking
gonna
at
get in the
AD's
plan, and then we're gonna
return
turn up.
different than we are, though.
But
We're
they
gonna
was
get into the
losing
plan,
when
and
AD
we're
was
gonna
there,
turn up.
though.
I'm looking
When
at
AD first
AD's
got there, they was
return as a
losing.
mistake, bro.
Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, we was losing when AD was in the game." Like,
He
okay,
was.
we was. You're right.
At the
I
beginning of
thought
the
the
season,
throwback facts.
they
We
had
was.
Hoop, LBJ, AD, and Westbrook, and they was losing.